Mic test, mic test. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. I have not played any since the last time we streamed, so no whole bunch of achievements to go down right at the start, which is nice. But how's it going, Ash? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's going pretty well on my end. Worked from home today, which was nice. Had to pick up a thing from my local Kohl's, and that thing is a heated blanket because it's been cold these past few weeks, and I decided, you know what, maybe it's the best time to get a heated blanket, like right at the end of the cold snap, because that's the smart thing to do. But hey, maybe it'll get cold again. It's only almost March, which is a crazy thing to already say. But yeah, so that'll hopefully make my bed nice and warm tonight, which would be fun. I bet more or less just woke up like, nice, nice, nice. Receptionist Calvin. Calvin the Calvardian receptionist. You know, this might actually make it easier for the guild to take action in Longport. Considering Hayway was always trying to keep us pinned down, we've had a hard time widening our reach in the area. We should take this opportunity to expand our patrols to the eastern quarter. Then we can see for ourselves how things are affecting the citizenry. I mean, hey, he's right. But yeah, so so that. What else? Yeah, nothing else major. I'm excited. So I'm excited to go to bed because of the because of the blanket. But I'm also excited because tomorrow I'm not gonna eat like any food the entire day because I'm going for Korean barbecue for the first time after work. So gonna get to experience that, and I want to have an empty stomach. Don't know where you are, but from where I live, you'll never know when it will be cold and not how it's been cold around spring and warm. Yeah. I mean, I live in Massachusetts, so New England generally has variable weathers where it's like, oh yeah, you know, in the morning it'll be cold as balls, but by midday it'll be like a nice spring day. Then back to evening it'll be cold as balls. But other times it's just cold all the time. And then when you get to summer, it's like, no, it's just gonna be fucking hot and humid, and it sucks. Which is why fall is the best season. It is just singularly the best season. Visually, the best. Temperature, the best. It's great. Bracer Xiaoling. So it was, her brother? Too much of a wimp, if I remember right. So you've come, Spriggan. Well, if it isn't the little girlie from the Gecko School. Hear that your big brother's here in Longport. Leland, right? Thought he was trying to put some space between himself and home. If memory serves, he was working at a department store in Edith. You said you wanted to have a bout with him. You said you wanted to have a bout with him while he's here? Hasn't it been a while since you've seen each other? This is the only way he'll listen to me. I need your help to get it done. That's why I'm challenging him to a bout. Ideally, I'd like to pair with one of you for it. Fight between siblings. May we ask why you would do such a thing? My brother is next in line to take over as the head of the Gecko School. And yet, he's run off to the capital. I'd like to convince him to return home. Live in the bottom part of Ohio, like 10 minutes from Kentucky border, so the weather can be whatever it feels like. See which for all 4 seasons. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Pretty similar, but yeah, you guys don't, because that's what, west of the, yeah, that would be west of the Appalachians, so you presumably get a lot of like the Midwestern snow quantities, which thankfully we only get very rarely. I don't want to say very rarely, but it has to be like a particular kind of winter. The Gecko School's dojo. That's over in the 2nd ward. You don't agree with what he's decided to do, so you want to fight him, win, and force him to take on his responsibilities. Is that it? Not exactly a complicated plan. The complicated is our kind of thing, you know? Seems pretty satisfied with his life in Edith. Why not just let him be? I understand the path he's chosen, but we are born to the main house of the Gecko School. As a family with deep roots here in Longport, we have a duty to our heritage. Well, I get all that, but why can't you just fight him one-on-one? Because I want him to take the fight seriously, which I know he won't do if it's just me. That's why I'd like to duel him in a pair. If he has to deal with more than one opponent, he'll have no choice but to fight in earnest. Spriggan, please, help me. Sure. I mean, this is one where I'm like, I actually kind of don't want to mess with the brother, if we're being real, because, like, if he has a nice life that he is okay with, I don't want to force him to take on familial responsibilities, because, you know, if no one wants to take it over, then that's the problem of the thing. Like, and also, you're here, and you seem earnest about the Gecko School, so you should inherit it. Or fight him to inherit it or something. Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, as we don't really get much snow, but there are whereas like last one where we had so much snow, it took like 3 weeks to melt, and then it snowed again, but most of the time. Oh, okay. Well, then that's not too bad. Proceed. Yeah, I guess Ohio is a bit more south, geographically speaking, than I think most of New England, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got it. We'll help you out. We know you guys pretty well, after all. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Alright, in that case, I'll pair up with you, Xiaoling. Been a while since I've sparred with Leland. Wonder if he's got any new tricks. It does mean you'll be going up against both Van and your brother, though. Okay with you, B-Rank? What's that supposed to mean, brat? Mr. Wei, did you attend Xiaoling's dojo as a child? Yeah, I mostly just went there to play when I was a kid. But Leon helped me train sometimes, too. Used to be a real hard ass, though. But I think I prefer that over the whole lazy bit he's been pulling lately. Back then, everyone in the dojo wanted to be just like him. The nostalgia. Luckily, we get enough snow where we can live with it and work around like people from Texas. Yeah, right. Where it's like, yeah, their entire infrastructure is not built for snow. But now's not the time to be getting sentimental. Let's head over to the dojo.
Okay, time to get to work.
Sibling showdown started. There will be no weakness in this dojo. Okay, Gekka Dojo.
What are we waiting for?
Okay, how you doing, Li Liang? Whatever you do, don't bang that gong right there or you'll go deaf. Well, if it isn't Van. You're a ways away from me, to friend. I'm surprised you knew I was... Ah, yes, my little sister. I'm sure this will be exciting. Brother, I demand we have a duel. Your skills have withered in your self-exile. As your family, it's my duty to beat you back into shape. Well, that's no way to greet your brother, Xiaoling. On the steps of the dojo, no less. Actually, I have you know that I came here of my own volition to renew my sense of purpose. Like I'd believe that. You're just snooping around because Baba is out. Oof, saw right through me, huh? Sorry about my list trying to drag you into this mess, man. Look, Xiaoling, I'm just a pharmacist now. I've already decided to leave the way of martial arts to you. I only came back here on a whim. Now, would you guys mind escorting her home? Brother. Stop treating her like a child. She came here to talk to you about something serious. Don't you think you're being rude? She may be your little sister, but she still deserves your respect. You can at least hear what she has to say. I guess you're right. Very. Thank you. Well, people that live in Texas, I plan not to go visit them, and I always make fun of them for the 2 times like when their whole state shut down. We got like below 70 because that's cold. Yeah. Oh boy, we've been below 70. I think quite literally since. I think there was like a weird warm snap in like the first week of like December, or maybe it was late November, but it's been around since then. I've just been like, yep, sub 70. Most sub 60. Hell, today was a warm day. We got up to like 40 something. Maybe 50. Maybe it broke 50. Lilian, I've never given up on my dream of bringing you back to the dojo. So if I win our duel, promise me that my dream will come true. He'd be like 81 day and 5. Yeah, same. In return, if I lose, I'll resign from my position as a bracer. Hey, hold on a second. You would go that far? I see. You're very determined, aren't you, Xiaoling? After all, you even brought the Spriggan along. Which means you knew I wouldn't go along with this otherwise. I take you understand my resolve, then? Now, However, I can now accept those terms. I'm assuming you planned on me pairing up with Van? Someone from another school, in a battle to decide who succeeds the Gekka. See where I'm going with this, right? You have a point. He's got me there. I wonder who would make a good replacement. Not that I plan to help search for one, mind you. My poor old back would simply give out on me. Hey, I thought you were finally taking this seriously. Not that serious. It really didn't sound like he'd be budging anytime soon. So now we gotta find someone to take Van's place, huh? What a pain in the ass. A martial artist that can not only match Leon's superior skill, but is also a practitioner of the Gekka school. I doubt many fit the bill. There's gotta be someone we know. What about that guy at Long Light Clinic? Okay, I'm good with the cold. I'm somebody who can walk around with shorts on outside during winter. I used to be like that until I lost weight. And then I get cold now. And I have a singular pair. Well, I guess I have more than one pair of jeans, but only one pair that I actively wear most of the time. So I never go outside. Yeah. How about that guy at Long Light Clinic? I see. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be a good match. Let's go have a talk with him. Gotta go to the clinic.
I bet I can catch a big one here.
Let's do this thing.
Fuck it. I don't care what I catch. I just want fish. The fish, they called to me. They said, Buddy Bison, please catch me.
That's it.
I wanna bite the metal hook. I'm a real masochist like that. I'll never wear jeans unless I'm going to work or when I go. Ah, okay. I used to be that way. I used to overheat far too quickly to be able to wear jeans and whatnot. But that was also back when I was like 240, 230 in terms of weight. Now I'm down to like 170, so it's a lot of my insulation has come off, as it were. Hey, Bison, how's it going? It's going well, Keeve, and you? It's fun to see that Fontano's finally started the game, and with the rate that he streams and progresses, I feel like he might be able to drop by the time I'm like 50% of the way through the game, maybe. So that'll be fun. But yeah, it's going well. Bought a heated blanket, so that's pretty cool. And tomorrow I'm going to Korean barbecue. Going well, yeah. Five's gonna be finished this game for. Oh yeah, 100%. Like there's no doubt about that. Because the thing is, even when I do a long stream on the weekends or whatever, it's still not as long as like his normal streams. Like hell, even his normal streams were longer than my longest regular streams. Because no one in the chat right now was present when I started streaming. But when I started streaming regularly, which was Cold Steel 1 is the first game that I basically streamed start to finish. Like, I basically streamed about 7 or 8 hours, like, every day. Because it was, like, summer break from one of the years at college. So I would, like, wake up, start streaming when my mom went to work, and then when my mom came home from work, or, like, right before, I would end stream. And that would be, like, basically I did a full work day of streaming. That was it, and those are longest ones. And he regularly does like 9, 10, 11 hour streams, maybe 12, and I'm like, fucking Christ. Like, I just remember my I remember the first few weeks that I was doing the long streams, and it's like my throat would just get tired. Like, I feel like my voice changed because of how much I fucking streamed and talked over those things.
Allow me to assist.
Anything? No. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I don't want to waste money on EP Charge 2s, but yeah, I do have a lot of 1s.
Hope to see you again.
Surprised there's no trade thing to. I'm not trying to be a gooner, but Toa in this game is just wow. I mean, hey man. She's wearing,
did you hurt something?
Like, gonna be real, a woman in black jeans, especially, like, black skinny jeans, I mean, like, come on, man. And a ponytail? Fucking Christ. They knew. Tight black dude, they knew. Like, man, that's very gooner back here. Right? Like, there are some games where it's like, man, you gooning too hard. I feel like no one really blames anyone for gooning on some of the Trails characters, male or female, because you know what? Character design is really darn good. Okay, let's talk to you. Can you duel? Man gave a brief explanation of the situation to Shenley. I see. I thought I'd heard something about Leland's return. Please, if there's anything you can do to help us. As a bracer and a member of the Gecko School, I'm sure you can imagine how I feel coming to you of all people. But if this is the only way to convince my brother, then I have no problem asking a former Zhongshu for help. Wait, what? Former Sung Shao? I've heard the price is high for leaving the role of Zhongshu. Well, I won't deny it. Look, we have no intention of digging into your past. All we need is a little help. Assuming you know Leland. I like how they just drop this fucking lore tidbit out of nowhere, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna dig into this for random NPC, man. That's a bit much. But okay, you're serious. Yeah, I guess you would call us childhood friends. We used to go to the dojo together. There's a lot of Gecko practitioners in Heiwei's ranks. I've never stopped training. Not because I want to keep up with my Zhongshu days. No, I keep training because I'm committed to never performing acts of violence ever again. I think that's more than enough about me, though. Yeah, they drop it and then throw it away and don't say anything about it. I mean, because that's another thing where it's like, okay, yeah. He doesn't really, like, the thing is, he doesn't plan to talk about it, so we don't really have a place to, inquire about it. But by dropping that tidbit, we know he is capable of, accepting that. Like, he's not just, like, a rookie practitioner. It's a Falcon game. There are random NPC storylines going on in the background during these games. Oh yeah, and that's the best part. That's what draws a lot of people to it, because like I feel like there's multiple ways that people like. Okay. I've had this mental conversation, maybe conversation with Rias, one of the mods, where it's like world building. What is world building? I feel like most games and what a lot of people say is world building is more just setting, right? Where it's like, oh my god, look at how in-depth this lore is. But it's like, okay, how does that lore affect your actual game? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Here's the history of all the world. And it's like, okay, that's cool. How, like, does it have any ramifications in story events or whatever? No. Okay, it's just setting. Right? You are just giving the setting, and the setting is all that it is. Right? Where it's like, quote unquote, world building, you are building the universe that it's in, which is, I guess is fine. It's one method of doing it. But I much prefer the more granular world building where it's like, oh, here's just fucking people living lives, and you can see what their lives are. Like, they're all unique. They have stories, right? Going from like the idea of people build the world versus the world is as existent and people are in it, right? But I guess when I thought they were going to talk about Van helping him or leave them, I mean, they wanted Van to help, but it was like, actually, you're a member of a different school. This could complicate things. You can follow them throughout the game, if not multi. Yeah, and that's the best part, dude. Fucking Anton. Anton is the main character of Trails. It's a shame that, you know, he. Well, I mean, we're not going to spoil it because you haven't. Wait, what CS games have you played, Ash? I presume all of them. Yeah, so if you've played all the CS games, then yeah, you know how Anton's story ends. Although seeing it from the start in Sky and Crossbell, yeah, it's like, okay, I guess Anton doesn't really have any reason to be wandering the world anymore in search of a lover. He hasn't played Sky, which is where we meet him. Yes, where we meet him and then continue from there. But you do get to see the end of his story. Yeah, do know of his. Yeah. So basically, he's just lover boy who keeps falling in love with a whole bunch of women, and he just keeps getting turned down either explicitly or implicitly throughout all of Sky second chapter, Zero and Azure, or just one of the two, I can't quite remember, and then Cold Steel. Into higher rough for most of this. Yeah, he did. But not for like lack of trying, right? Like every quest that you have with him for like, hey man, can you help me like try to like woo this woman? They're some of the best quests because they're just so fucking funny. It's just unfortunate that his taste in women are all either too good for him or like they are all very hyper specific, right? Where it's like the first girl that we see him, like we quest line help him with, is literally someone that can outdrink a fucking whale. And it's like, oh, okay, well, hard to pace yourself with that. Yeah, I talked to you about Chaz and I watched a bit of Sky Crossbow games, but not much. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, that's not like not a massive big spoil. I mean, he does end up with Sharon. So, I mean, yes, right? He does end up with Sharon. Like, which is the craziest part, right? Like, that is, like, Anton shot for the fucking moon and hit the stars, bro. So wild, right? It's crazy. Especially because my favorite part about him ending up with Sharon is the fact that it's a multi-game interaction where he meets Sharon in CS1 and he gets with her in CS4 because apparently they were pen pals. Like after they had met and they stayed in touch. And it's like, bro, Anton's been shooting his shot. This is great. Oh, God. Like, it's the best. Like, I just want to see Anton and Sharon, like, randomly together. He's in it for the long run. He is indeed. Although I have to wonder if Anton knows that he's always going to be playing second fiddle to just the entire Rhineford clan. Like in Sharon's heart, where it's like, oh, you, my life was saved by you. I pledge my undying loyalty. Anton, you're second fiddle. if any of the Rhinefords told me to leave you, I would do it in a second. I'm sorry. I think that's more than enough about me, though. To be honest, I'm a bit skeptical of what Lilian's true intentions are. Yeah, me too. In any event, the past doesn't matter now. I want you to help as my brother's childhood friend, not as a former Zhongshu. I expect he remembers the core principle of the Gecko School. Violence is to be rejected, not embraced. Yeah, I remember Tai Long's teaching us that. I'll give them a hand, then. Dr. Long Kai. You're worried now. I think you should do as your heart desires. You're right. For the sake of an old friend, I accept your request. Wait, what was that? Eastern Medicine. Eastern Medicine Dr. Long Kai. It's weird seeing doctor abbreviated after full words, if that makes sense. Right? Because if I said someone's a heart doctor, I wouldn't write out the word heart and then do doctor. Right? It's right, just like if I put Doctor of Eastern Medicine, I wouldn't shorten Doctor to the DR dot. I would only do it if the first thing in the referential phrase was Doctor. Yeah, I mean that one's probably just a me thing. I don't know if there's any like grammatical rules regarding it, but I mean it's I get the point. As I say, why do I have to fight them? This will fucks after every corner I turn. I mean. They said a lot of the Zhongshu are practitioners or at least users of the Gecko School. It doesn't mean they embrace the teachings. Also, they just said violence is to be rejected, not embraced. They're not saying don't use violence. They're just saying don't embrace violence. Don't go be fucking what's his face throwing trucks around and punching people for the sake of punching people. No, I'm just being dumb for fun. Yeah. Alright, for the sake of an old friend, I accept your request. Thank you so much. I'm sure my brother would be thrilled. I was also hoping to finally get a spar in with Van, but it seems it just wasn't meant to be. Please, I'm more than happy to sit this one out. Maybe next time. Anyhow, please give me some time to prepare. I'll come by once I've finished up over here. Alright, let's head back out to the dojo.
Did you hurt something?
Okay, so I should probably...
Maintenance mode activated.
Probably see what I have equipped on him. He's at evasion 29%. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's give him the Trek shoes. Sure, you can get a nylon parka. That's fine. But punching people is what JRPG protagonists do. Usually ends up punching gods, but hey, but the gods deserve it. We're not embracing violence, because you know what? Like what we do to gods isn't violence. It's mercy.
What would you like?
But yeah. How's it going, Gearhow? Thanks for dropping by, my man. Hello, Oron. High School Host Club? What? Yeah, okay, let's go to second Vard. Dojo.
Off we
So I got my
go.
evade, taking 100 evade, 100 crit last night. Nice. Nice. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear 100. We like to see 100 evade. See, like, it's unfortunate because nothing will ever be Fee in Cold Steel 1 and 2, where you could get her to 100 physical evade and then put max Cat's Master Quartz on her for 90% magical or art, 90% chance to just absorb arts. And then with her range on counterattack, it's just like, yeah, you just can't beat that, which is unfortunate. Okay. Brother, we found your match. Yeah, I never expect anyone to beat me. Yeah. So soon? Well, this certainly wasn't who I was expecting. It's been a while, Lilian. So, even poor Shenli's been dragged into my baby sister's selfish schemes. I imagine you're not exactly thrilled to be here, huh? I'm just glad to get the chance to help a friend in need. Look, if you want to keep blazing around for the rest of your life, all you gotta do is win. No need for any sappy shit. You're gonna have to clear up all the stuff you threw to the wayside. Your actions affect more than just you. I guess running away is a bad look. Alright, I accept your challenge, Xiaoling. Imagine if he just one-turns us, like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm I'm amazing, I can one-turn S-Craft, and you're just dead. This random NPC's S-Craft has a 100% chance to death blow. Omae wa shinderu. Nani? That's all I wanted to hear. I wasn't so sure he would accept. You've got this. I'll be expecting you not to pull your punches, Xiaoling. Now let's do this. Well, speaking of it, I'm like 99% sure they'll always counter, because last night I sat in a few different battles, and the Gartling, the enemies hit my tank, and they counter. Okay, so I presume they just changed it from the way Daybreak 1 worked, because they're like, not having automatic counter on evade does kind of suck. Right? It's like, okay, it's nice that you didn't take damage, but it's not great. Because it's like, oh, you might as well just build up. Because not taking damage actually, like, means you don't get as much break meter. Or, like, you don't get as much, bar to pop things. Like, your boosted mode. So say, oh, actually, it kind of sucks if you don't have counter. Unless I got that 50% counter, like, 35 times in a row, I am sure. Yeah. Of course.
Deploying shards.
Deploying shards.
Let's do this, Shaolin. We won't go easy.
Yeah. Okay, so straight and insight. If I remember right, you said straight was the one that it was like as HP decreases, strength increases.
Here goes.
Huangdong. Lower HP is more damage. Yeah. Shisao Yingren. Okay, wow, he is Qin Shengong.
Go time.
Okay.
Now's a good time to boost.
Quick and dirty.
Let's hit him
Skill.
with delay.
Keep going.
Engaging skill.
Gotcha.
Good. Chrono Drive. Shangru Zangda.
Don't screw with me.
Back.
Activating skill.
Gotten stronger. Balls in your court.
Now we are just fighting the. Oh, okay. He has Death Blow move.
Don't screw with me.
Well,
Now's a good time to
Playtime's over.
activate skill.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Out with the
Phoenix Dance.
sword for me. Phoenix.
They both have Death Blow. Well, it's a good thing that Aaron literally dodged every move.
Can't go on.
The only damage taken was from himself. Okay. We did it, Aaron. We won. Like there was ever any doubt. Oof. My bones haven't seen that much action in a long time. He was also the only one. That is true. That's kind of like, I'd say he was the most dangerous person on the battlefield. Yeah, we ignore that. Yeah. It's fine. It's his martial arts school. You don't even look winded, Aaron. I didn't think I'd ever get to fight alongside you again, Shenli. Your skills sure have grown dull, though. Well, I could say the same to you. Let's just say we both did our best and leave it at that. And they are real swords. Yeah. You know, I think this duel has given me a better understanding of you, Lilian. Still, I believe you to be the best choice for taking over the dojo. You're more than qualified. even as you are now. It's what Baba wants too. I'm glad to hear you say that, Xiaoling. Really, I am. However, I'm afraid I cannot honor your request. I'm sorry. Most dangerous, you say. I think a certain person might have something. Right. But you promised. You said if I won, you'd take over the dojo. Unfortunately, little sister, that isn't quite what I said. Besides, don't you think it's a little strange for a person who just lost a duel to be put in charge of a martial arts school? Why are you so... Actually, I want to go back and see what he said. Yeah, because what did he say? So if I do it. Okay. So, yes, you're right. And they're going to bring you back to the dojo. So if I win, I promise them my dream. In return, if I lose, I'll resign. C, which means I take it. However, so you plan on pairing up. Okay. Go back. See, yeah, let's go over to, huh. Let's see, let's fight to see who takes over the martial arts dojo. Wait, why are you pulling out a gun? Yeah. Okay. Request was just for us to participate in the fight. Now that's finished. Ah, screw it. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to give him a push in the right direction. Sympathize with Lilian. Attempt to provoke Lilian. Like, I'm fine with Lilian's decision. That's the thing, right? If he doesn't want to take over the school, I don't want to force him. Like, it's not, one, our place, and two, I don't want to force someone to do something they don't want to do. If they don't want to do it, I don't want to force them, especially if it's just like, yeah, no, like, I'm fine with being a fucking doctor in Edith. Like, I don't want to be dojo man. It's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh man, it's not even from it. Yeah, sympathize with him. Listen, Lilian, I know better than anyone how annoying kids can be, especially stubborn ones like her. They usually don't listen, can't stop sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, and they just plain run you ragged. Hey, how the hell does it sound like you got something to say to me? Because he does. But there's a time when kids have no choice but to face the truth. They need to be told what they don't want to see for themselves. Isn't that the best time to give them a hand? I think I see your point. I can't give you a concrete answer at the moment, but whether or not someone is qualified to become the next master isn't simply a matter of martial prowess. There's also a deep sense of purpose, reputation, propriety. These are all necessary qualities for a master to have. And Xiaoling possesses all of them. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Well, you say that. Not to pile on with Girly here, but remember how the students of the dojo used to look up to you. You had a pretty good reputation back then. So what the hell happened, man? Did something go down after I stopped coming to the dojo? Lilian, I wonder why you stopped training. Your acquaintances, aren't you, Mr. Arkride? Yeah, but I wouldn't call us close. We've never really talked about stuff like that. I think I've got an idea of what happened though. How disappointing. Heads up. Oh. Is this like the foremost dude? Is this like the super strong guy that's holding down the uprising? Everyone all right? Yeah, I'm unharmed. Ugh. Swift as a demon, as always. Brother, are you all right? Yes, everything's fine. Not bad, tattooed man. You protected the little girl too. Guess you do still carry the blood of the Gecko school. Why would you attack us like that? Because of you, my brother? The Zhongshu ended up at Longlight Clinic, huh? Better than where our own ended up, I suppose. But not quite as satisfying. The true most dangerous person. Sorry I don't live up to your expectations. Felt some kind of energy in the air and decided to drop by. I'm pleased to see some familiar faces. Well then, I'll be taking my leave now. Literally randomly drops by, attacks, and goes, I'm leaving. Who was that? You might have come across as a jerk, but I'm sure you saw how powerful his technique was. Yeah, he's the one been stirring up rumors recently. The strongest Gekka practitioner there is. He's the one that Ashen told us about. The foremost fighter of the Lai family. Yo, can we kill him? I see. That would explain his strength. Doesn't seem like he's involved in what's going on, though. He just shows up and leaves like nothing. That info we got from before seems suspicious now. Yeah. He didn't even try to test my strength. I don't like him. I hope I never see him again. You know, he actually trained at our dojo in the past. For about a year. Seemed like every student there wanted to challenge him. And he defeated them all with ease. Including me. So that's why you lost your nerve. Yes. When he defeated me, I felt the overwhelming gap between our abilities. It was too much for me to overcome. But I believe I now understand the reason for our differences. Huh? Well, that's not what I expected. This doesn't mean that I'm going to return to the way of martial arts, though. However, the emptiness in my soul, it feels a bit more full now. Brother. Anyway, I believe our father ought to be returning soon. I think I'll take my leave here. Xiaoling, I'm sorry for leaving you in such a heavy burden. Hold on, we're not done here. Okay, the guy lost one fight and got depressed. I mean, lost again. So, lost one fight against a dude who trained for 1 year. Mind you, right? Like, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference. Right, you have to think, right, what if you were an Olympian, right? Olympian in a sport. And then a kid that picked up the sport a month ago beat you. Right? That would fuck you up. Like, mentally, that would fuck you up immensely. Because you're like, I have been doing this for years. Putting my heart, body, and soul into doing this thing. And someone who just picked it up with near infinite less time than me has already done it better than me. That would fuck you up. So, like, I get it. Well, that was a pretty weird interruption. Still, at least everything turned out alright in the end. Yeah, I'll say. You should probably keep an eye out for that guy in the future, though. Yeah, but I just like making fun. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to make fun of him. I mean, it's one of those things where when you simplify almost any concept or issue to the simplest possible explanation, it's just funny. Right? Like, I could simplify what I'm doing right now is I am playing a game for other people that are perfectly capable of playing the game while talking to myself in an empty room. Right? Like, I'm talking to myself right now. But you guys just happen to hear me. And I just happen to be able to see some of your responses. Yeah, we should probably keep an eye out for that guy in the future, though. It's a stream talking this episode. Yes. Lilian, I trust you'll be able to move forward with your life now. Yes. Talking to yourself is extremely normal. In fact, I would say I've done it a lot where doing the streams where, you know, not necessarily someone drops by. So it's a lot of talking to yourself. But hey, that's one of the things that you just got to get used to. Got to talk through it. In my head, I always want to be saying at least something, even if I'm like saying something is better than silence to me. Even if that something is, oh, look at this. I'm just running around in circles. I like how this feels, running around in circles and all that stuff. Because at the very least, if someone drops by randomly for 5 seconds, at least I'm talking. At least they can see potentially what kind of streamer that I am and whatnot. Whereas if there are long bouts of silence, there's nothing really for them to latch hold to. So it's not a good thing. I have the voices in my head to talk to. Yeah, that too. I mean, I usually talk to myself in my home because I am alone here. Not because they're a voice in my head, but because it makes it easier. Like vocalizing it makes it easier for me to remember the things that I'm talking to myself about. Right? If I'm thinking of a shopping list, I will be saying it to myself as I'm writing it down and whatnot. So I remember, so it's more in my brain rather than just like a passing thought that can easily go away. Okay, do I have any other things to do? 100 cross strikes. Yeah, I really should. Maybe that's what I'll do once I come home tomorrow from Korean barbecue. I can just grind out some of these art ones or these ones. Also, damn Van Gogh gets steps. I mean, dude runs around everywhere. That's it. Like, remember, he loves his sweets. He loves his candy, his cakes, his brownies and whatnot. He loves them. He needs to be getting these steps in to burn off all them calories. Although burning off calories is largely inefficient, and if you want to lose weight, it's just better to adjust your diet. Because burning off calories is something that, once again, only Olympians are really able to do super effectively. And that's because they do exercise for the entire day. Because I mean, I'm not sure if anyone else here has ever gone on a treadmill that has like one of those digital displays where it's like, you've burned this many calories, and it's like you've been walking or running or whatever for an hour or half an hour, and it's like you have burned 20 calories, and it's like that's not even that is not even a single lifesaver. What the fuck? To be fair, with what Van does every day, he does probably burn. Yes, that is true. I mean, also you have to think it can't be easy using crafts, right? They're probably very physically intense things to do every time, and they're popping them out a whole bunch. Also, I would imagine going Grendel mode uses a bit of energy.
The mechs have been delivered. The combat drill will proceed as scheduled.
Oh my god, it's a girl that we met over the phone that we're actually meeting in real life instead of just staying over the phone for the entire game. This is crazy.
Very good. This will be the first drill since we were officially deployed. I fully expect you to provide me with some excellent data.
Oh yeah, that's the doctor from Quattro's hometown. Him jumping and swinging the sword and doing flips is a lot of work. No way. Yeah. I think, no, the real work is him flinging coins with the force to injure people. I'd say that's the real, like, the amount of energy you have to put into your thumb, like, that's burning a lot of calories. Especially the coordination of him tossing up a bunch of coins and doing it, like expect you.
Of course. We will try to meet your expectations, sir.
God damn, that's a fucking deep voice.
Kasim! Hello, Mirabelle. It's very nice to see you again.
Interesting. I just noticed Rosette and Mirabelle have different concierge uniforms. I presume because Rosette's stuff is very specific to hide, like, potential joints, right? That's why she wears the scarf and whatnot, or the ascot, right? Whereas Mirabelle's is probably the more standard uniform. It's hard to flick on that way. Yeah.
What are they doing with the Navy? And is that the Basel professor?
Yes. Qasim Al-Fayed.
Greetings, Farida. I had heard you were in the city, and it's been some time since our last encounter, Van.
Yeah.
Been a bit, yeah. Haven't seen you since the end of last year. I heard you went back to your hometown, like your little sis.
He always comes home for our New Year's festival. Though I didn't expect to run into you again so soon.
Still like Marduk's outfit. Yeah, they're good.
Nor did I.
They're good suits.
Perhaps it is the will of Arusha and the flames.
And it's good to see you too, Mirabelle. Been a while since you and I met face to face.
Yeah, well, I'll go back to the inn, have some fun.
Well, I call you up a lot for our Marian Garten work, so it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
The American Garden.
But I'll bet you anything Rosette was as giddy as a schoolgirl to see you again.
It really is a thing, whereas they knew they had to have it voice acted, or else everyone that doesn't know German, I guess, would be calling it the Marchengarten. Or the Markengarten. Like, they're like, no, this needs to be voiced. It needs to be.
I was quite happy, yes. Thank you for facilitating my return to Arkwright Solutions. I'm in your debt once more.
Aw, don't mention it, girl. Just treat me to a coffee as usual, and we'll be square. I'm guessing the redhead is Aaron Way, And you must be the chief's adorable little sister.
I mean, he did just refer to little sister earlier in the conversation, so yes.
Thanks a bundle for always having Resette's back. You guys are the best.
The pleasure's all ours.
Ha, damn. The two of you couldn't be any less alike if you tried.
Yes, we get that a lot.
We are both concierges. Our resumes look very different.
We meet again, Spriggan. I'm curious as to what brings you here to Longport.
We need to cut off the top of his head right now. So keep him
I
mysterious.
heard all about what transpired in Messeldom. You and Catra had quite the fascinating little excursion by the sound of things.
Word sure does travel fast these days.
Oh, Professor Jan Cronkite. Also, Marduk
Let's
are the only
move
ones who
to a
got to
better
actually like
spot.
someone like that.
Then you can regale me with the finer details.
Regale. Got it. So they're finally starting to deploy all those fancy new armaments. Guess that explains why Marduk's here. Up and get those assault frames field ready, right? It's been several years since the Empire's Panzer Soldaten were first developed, but it's taken the Republic until now to make a similar weapon. Marduk and Vern have been working together, with our security division taking the lead on conducting training exercises at each location. Although it's still a bit too big. Not for anime. There's never a gun that's too big for anime. The Navy's thinking about developing some enhanced waterproofing, too. And since Professor Cronkite here is one of the developers, he came along as a consultant. And they can be used in naval combat? That's so cool! Cool isn't the word I'd use. It's freaking scary. Military's getting real strong real fast. Can't do anything to figure out what that president guy is up to. This country's arming itself to the teeth, and I don't like it. It doesn't seem like he's trying to go the route of the Empire did. Anyway, that Almata legacy matter sounds fascinating. Whether it's connected to the unfolding conflicts in the city or not, I can't be certain. However, it likely bears some relation to your risk management AI's recent assessment, don't you think? Yes, I agree. Oh yeah, that's the thing Rosette's employer uses, right? Correct. It's a high-performance AI system used for crisis management. We have it installed on the main terminal at Marduk HQ. It collates and consolidates data on people, geography, history, and economy, and then calculates the danger levels of a targeted area or the threat levels of an entity or organization. Yep, this is basically the cornerstone of Marduk Total Security Company's main line of business. What's puzzling is the IA assigned Longport the Red Zone label, which is code for especially dicey. And get this, the reason it gave? Unknown. First the Marken Garden hijacking, now this. Small wonder that the system admin's on pins and needles. I had assumed it was simply a bug in the program, but evidently Mr. Thorndyke didn't agree. Oh? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that slime ball. And so, guessing he sent you and Costumes Unit here to find out what's going on. Yes, that's right. And as luck would have it, you happened to arrive at the same time. I wish to assess the situation from a new perspective, so I applied for a transfer to Arkwright Solutions, and it was readily approved. Gotcha. Well, it works out for us having you here. What's the reason behind the danger assessment? The only thing I can think of is... me. At present, we have no intention of meddling in the affairs of the city. However, we may reassess our stance depending on the circumstances. Nothing that transpires here will impact me or my work, so I have no obligation to help you. That said, if you come to me with something that aligns with my interests, I will, at the very least, consider offering some advice. You got a stethoscope shoved up your ass, Doc? Okay, well, if we end up needing you guys' help, I'll shoot you a message. Would you mind if we kept in touch during your stay, Mirabelle? So friends do, ain't it? Give me a ring anytime. Just don't slack off on your Marken Garden floor cleaning duties, alright? Understood. So this probably is going to be similar to, Reverie.
Kasim, good luck with that training exercise.
Where, like, you need to go through the Marken Garden to get, like, either true end or, like, the actual end of the game, or the end of the game forces you to go through all the floors.
I'm gonna give it my all, too.
As you should. Show us all what you gained from playing the role of the priestess at the New Year's festival.
Because that will gain you so much?
Right.
Okay.
Did it give you new Shrine Maiden powers or something? Yeah, what's up, Mirabelle? How's it going, girl? tickles me pink getting to meet y'all face to face. Shame it's not a whole crew, though. Still, I've been looking forward to this ever since Rosette told me you'd be coming. It was something I had said in passing during one of our conversations. We enjoy partaking in a bit of chit-chat on occasion. It's nice that you get along so well. Mirabelle is technically my senior at the company, but she insists that we maintain a cheerful and friendly atmosphere with one another. That's right. In fact, that's exactly what I said on her very first day with us. You see, I provide a number of support functions as a concierge, and training the new hires is one of them. I figured if we're going to be working together, might as well enjoy each other's company, right? So the maid was a rookie at one point too, huh? When did you first join up with Marduk anyway? That would have been about 4 years ago now. 4 years. She was only assigned to me 3 years ago. That means Mirabelle's known her even longer than I have. I will say one thing that I just realized is I'm surprised that this game, or No Trails games at this point, have had like big picture mode, or not big picture mode, like picture mode.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, I don't know if I've caught a big puffer yet. I don't think I have.
That's it.
Go.
Nice. I got one.
That's a 4 skill. Actually, before I go for a while on it, let's just actually check my fishing notes. No, I have not caught a big puffer. Okay, so that is something we need to
Let's
do.
do this thing. There. Right. That's it. Nice. I got one.
No, rank B.
There. That's it.
Okay.
Got myself a one.
Hey, there we go. Let's go. Any other?
This is an
Fish.
adequate spot for fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Just caught big. Yeah, no. Okay. Rosette speaks real fondly of y'all, so I've been looking forward to meeting you myself. Seems like we'll be working together plenty more in the future, though, so just let me know if you need anything, okay?
So that's Marduk.
Okay. We don't need to go do B-ball. That's fine. We can hold off on B-ball. Because we don't really have anything to gain. Can't B-ball against any of my teammates. My party. Here we go. Talking about basketball, I was like, oh, teammates all of a sudden.
Welcome.
Bam.
This is positive.
Yeah.
Well, well. If it isn't the Spriggan and his adorable little assistants. Fancy meeting you here.
By the way, don't just fish in the spots that shows because the water around can have different stuff. Okay. Now I should check.
Huh?
Just to see if I'm missing
And
any
you
fish.
Wait, I know that voice.
I know that
What the
French.
hell are you doing here? Enforcer number 3, the golden butterfly?
Yeah, what's up?
Please, call me Lucrezia. Or even Retzi, if you so wish. I certainly wouldn't mind.
Lucrezia Iselli, the golden butterfly. Did we find out her last name right now?
From Ouroboros.
Careful, everyone. As you well know, she's one of the strongest members of the society.
Oh, there's no need to be so tense. We're all friends here, are we not? Why don't you join me for some tea? This restaurant's beverages are simply to die for.
And they just do. I didn't even recognize you at first. We have not seen you without the black veil that masks your face. Yeah, but I have. She had on that exact same kimono when I ran into her in Longlai. It's not as though I have a pressing need to hide my face. I just think it looks rather stylish, as does this kimono. It may not match the style of dress popular in Longport and Longlai, but I think it suits me rather nicely. Wouldn't you agree? Hate to admit it, but yeah, I do. So, what are you doing in a public place like this anyway? Since the end of last year, we haven't heard anything about the society. Not even a peep. Thought that meant you'd pulled out of the Republic, but I guess that was wishful thinking. There is no need to worry. We aren't planning anything. At least, not at present. Well, to be fair, I'm not going to turn her down so she can just send me to wherever she wants with her. Yeah, sure. I am actually here of my own accord. We enforcers are afforded a great deal of freedom. As long as we do not interfere with the society's overall aims, we can do whatever we please and go wherever we want. You're joking. I did hear enforcers had ample autonomy, but I'm having trouble comprehending how the society can function with such a measure in place. That particular perk is only extended to enforcers. The Anguists do not have that luxury. Unfortunately, this is not a pleasure trip in full. I had to take on a rather troublesome assignment. I love how that chair makes Aaron look so small, yeah. Perhaps I could request your services, like we did just before the Araciontes game. You want our help again? Sorry, but the answer's no. Our interests aren't aligned this time, and frankly, I don't want to get wrapped up in your bullshit. You might not be as bad as the Oathbreaker, but that doesn't make us friends. And that was how he said, but with that angle, he just looks so small. Yeah. My, you don't mince words, do you? Very well then. I suppose you do seem to have your hands full, so I won't force the issue. Glad that you're so understanding. Now, we'll be taking our leave. Oh, I nearly forgot. There is something I wanted to show you. What do you make of this? What? A pedal? Oh, okay, I'll go and say, but Lucrezia is really freaking hot. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's no doubt. She is. She even has like one of the attractive accents, and it's like, fuck. Yesterday, there was a minor disturbance at the high-class restaurant in 2nd Ward. It piqued my interest, so I took a look around and found this lying in the corner. Yeah, none of us are dying on that, but she is too scary to think about. I would say she's not at the top level of, like, scary enforcers. It's just like, it's just an unfortunate thing where she's kind of fine with palling around with the Oathbreaker, and that's kind of fucked, because he's a dick. Like, a really bad one. I think it's quite pretty, but I have not seen a flower like this in the area. Perhaps it got attached to the soles of someone's shoe and fell off. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, this isn't exactly a request, but I'll be honest. I ain't exactly a flower expert. Don't expect a report or anything, alright? Of course. Thank you. Until we meet again, Spriggan. Alright, I think we learned all we can from just walking around the city. So it makes it worse, because who knows if she's like him or not. I mean, I feel like we can be clear that, like, she's kind of not like him. She just doesn't care to, like, even try to do anything against him, right? She's more ambivalent to it. She's like, I wouldn't do it myself, but I'm not going to stop him. But, like, she doesn't seem the type to be like, I'm just going to go around killing. Alright, I think we've learned how we can't. Yeah. There are a lot of powerful people here, my brother included. There's also the Divine Blade of Silver and the Golden Butterfly, both of whom are maximum level threats. There must be some reason for them coming here now of all times. Perhaps it's related to the assessment provided by the risk management AI. Although she has a cool weapon, she does. Didn't they say it labeled Longport as a red zone? That's a little worrying, isn't it? But what's more worrying is that we aren't really any closer to finding the people who framed Fan and poisoned Gien. Not necessarily. Huh? What do you mean, not necessarily? The flower petal's a clue, for starters. She said she picked it up at that high-class restaurant over in the 2nd Ward. I thought it looked familiar. We picked some flowers with this kind of petal during our last trip to Longport, right? The secluded cove, yeah. Yep, and those flowers are spring lilies. They're used at mass and during funerals. It's a rare plant that can only be found offshore at the eroded cave. Oh yeah, we went there on our last trip. This petal's still fresh. Must have fallen off fairly recently. The only people who would have been at the restaurant the last couple of days would have been the remnants of the Lai family. And the Liu family members charged with handling the aftermath. Oh. We assume the petal stuck to either the clothes or the shoes of one of Peiwei's members. And that begs the question, why were they coming and going from the cave in the first place? Somehow I can't picture Fawn and Gien strolling the eroded cave picking flowers, even forgetting the fact they're out of action. Okay, I think we know our next move. Yeah, we gotta rent a boat in the 1st Ward and head to the cave. There's no time like the present. Let's go.
My, this is positively delectable.
Lucrezia. Being asked to find someone so exceptionally good at hiding is such a burden. Also, given the situation, I understand why they deem me fit for this task. I'll have to give them a stern scolding when I find them. Or perhaps a scalding would be more appropriate. Oh god. I'll just burn them alive. So I will hold my own next year. Thanks to you all, I've learned a lot during this competition here. Just only hoping I get better from here. Yeah,
Very well.
okay. Yeah. Oh wait, it's you that I buy food from.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I got
Please,
that.
come again.
Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, and we're back. So, let's do this. Aaron does have a little bit less HP and EP than everyone else, but that's not too big of a deal.
On my
Let's go
way.
to Long Kai Clinic.
Oh, did you hurt something?
Nope. Just this is the closest place to the harbor. Actually, no, the bar is, but whatever. It's closer to the.
I could go for some fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe.
So it seems like there's only a slight variance in what you can catch away from the spots. It seems to be like on the spots are the thing, then nearby the spots are like another, but
I can catch a big
the...
one here.
Let's do this thing.
Have I got a red perch? I think I got a red perch to catch. Red perch and skygale. Red perch, yeah, skygale, yeah. But it largely is like the same pool of fish. So I probably haven't missed any fish by now. I don't think...
I bet I can catch a big one here.
I'd imagine I haven't missed any big ones, but maybe I have. Okay, let's go to the eroded cave. Wonder if it's going to be high tide or low tide cave. I also learned that Aaron's buff craft will kill him. Oh, okay. You do it when it's too low. It won't just not let you do it. It'll be like, okay, here you go. Should I head to the eroded cave now? Not sure what I would run into there. Wouldn't hurt to do a little equipment check before going. Looking for the eroded cave will cause the main story to advance. As a result, some unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. Head for the eroded cave. Because we've done everything. Van bargained with the ferryman and rented a small boat. And then they set a course for the eroded cave. He was thinking of putting him to 1 speed, but nope, he had a heart attack. Oh, we got a hood.
Seriously? They found us out already? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so that must be the person that Ix was talking to over the phone, because that's same hoodie, but pink instead of blue.
I've got zero interest in this stupid gig, but since Ix clearly does, I'll go along with it.
Okay, we got evil teleportation. Villain. Once again, villains have teleportation. March 6th, 3:35 p.m. Maybe Ix just likes pink. I mean, unless she was referring to herself in the third person. What the hell? Okay, it seems to be high tide version. This place is unrecognizable from last time. I mean, what's with all this red mist? Wait, you don't do that? I do not. Buddy Bison does not refer to Buddy Bison in the third person. Buddy Bison is confident in Buddy Bison's self, and therefore uses the pronoun of I when he speaks regularly. You stop the tours here, right? Something fishy going on here. No kidding. Like I said earlier, they've always run tours regardless of the season. They haven't done a single one since the Lunar New Year. I actually looked into this after our conversation with Shizuna. Oh no, Tony is not normal. Tony is crazy. The reason behind the suspension of the tour was undisclosed, but despite this, there have been virtually no inquiries or complaints filed. In fact, people's memory of this particular tour seems to be rather hazy and unclear. Now that you mention it, even I didn't think anything was off about it before today. Ferryman Shu also didn't seem to think anything was up. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Aha! Good catch. Guess my feeling from earlier was right on the nose. Seems like there's a good number of those things in the area. I see them more on this rock, too. These look like Eastern talismans. Well, I'm no expert on the subject. I think this one's the type that screws with people's thoughts and perceptions. With this talisman barrier here, people's awareness of the area is going to be on the fritz. Is that right? The culprit must have put them up so people wouldn't figure out they were hiding here. Seems like their range covers the whole cave. Yes, I believe that's correct. However, I find it difficult to believe these talismans can create such a large-scale cognitive obfuscation. Yeah, no way. Especially not with the long stretch of blue between here and Longport. Wonder how they pulled it off, then. Seriously? It's reacting here? Guess I have my answer. That's the 8th Genesis piece you discovered in Messeldom, yes? Could that mean the next piece is somewhere in this cave? Wouldn't shock me. I bet they're using it as an amplifier for the talismans. That's what this thing was used for in Messeldom, even if it was for something different. Oh yeah, you said that Brad had it. Or you said that some Brad had it, right? I wouldn't call him just some brat. He held his own against Van and 4 others. 2 of them were those stupidly powerful Dominions. In any case, the fact that the talisman and the Genesis are linked worked to our benefit. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That said, we'll need to tread carefully. This place is bound to be more dangerous than it was before.
Well, well. You actually made it.
Yo, what's up, Qasim?
Qasim?
So, you got here before us, huh?
Marduk sniffed this place out too, huh? You guys are on the ball as always.
We only just arrived a few moments ago. Our AI program marked the eroded cave as extremely dangerous. It was assigned the label Terminal Zone, the highest threat level an area can receive. Therefore, I will be accompanying you.
Okay.
What?
For real?
So we will be joining you on one of Marduk's risk assessment missions?
I know we're kinda springing this on you out of nowhere, but bear with us. If you want my opinion, I think the chief could have handled this himself. But Mr. Thorndyke thought the situation sounded too dangerous, so he wanted me to ask you guys to help out.
Damn, he thinks this is too dangerous for Qasim?
That goes to show we cannot take this situation lightly.
We sure can't. Don't know all the details, but it sounds like this job's gonna be a doozy. Alrighty then. You ready to get this thing started, Security Chief Qasim? I, Mirabelle Alton, have got your back. If you need anything from me, just give me a ring, okay?
Okay.
Understood, Miss Alton. Now, let's begin the risk assessment mission.
Well, this sure is a twist. Won't complain about having a badass like you on the team, though. Glad we're fighting side by side for once. Sure beats trading blows with ya.
May our temporary alliance prove fruitful. Now's your chance to show me how much you've improved, Van. Farida.
I won't disappoint you.
Okay. See? No, he's guessed. Damn. Damn, they weren't about to let you just play with him, huh? Damn. Okay. Our security chief and fire is rather known to some as the Kamsin. He wields an enormous military-grade lance with ease. Okay. Damn, I was really hoping that I get to play as him, but it was not to be. Maybe at some point we can, yeah. Okay. Marking Gerten. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a new floor yet. Because this would be about the time that I feel like you would usually
This is an adequate spot
get
for
it.
fishing.
Okay, snow crab, azelfish, big catch for some stuff, and then also a unique catch. Seems to be a special unique catch. So what we're gonna do is we are going to save here, and then we are going to
Let's do this thing.
catch this, hopefully in one dumpling.
That's it.
Is this it? Quicksilver carp. Okay, we'll do one more. If I don't get it, I'm reloading because I don't want to use all three of my dumplings.
That's it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. That's fine. Blue marlin. Hell yeah. It's a C rank blue marlin, but that's fine.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, so this is big catch snow crab, big catch azelfish. Both of them I need.
Let's do this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
There. That's it. Nice.
Okay.
Got one.
Snow crab, B, bug, come on.
There.
Indeed.
That's it. Nice. I got
Come
it.
on, big catch. Nope.
There.
Come on, big catch.
That's it. Ha.
Okay.
Got myself a
Yeah, big azelfish. EP cut 2, nice. Okay, big catch, snow crab.
That's it. Ha. Got myself
And big catch, snow crab. Hell yeah. Good. Okay. That's what we want. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is a really good kind of fishing. I think I really like this fishing style because it's better than mashing like cold steel, and I guess East 8. It's also not as like, how do I say, the fishing in CS 3 and 4, some of the timing things is just like a little bit annoying with how small some of them are. And Zero Azure is just, it's too time based. There we go. So I definitely like this the most. Yeah, we need to do.
Nice. That went well.
Pretty hot shit, man. Not done yet.
Okay, because we need to kill 30 more enemies on the field, 110 more enemies in general. We need 12 more EX chains, and we need 75 more quick arts. And some more cross strikes.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
What the fuck are you?
Those freaky monsters are coming out in droves.
Seems like they're being drawn here by an otherworldly entity. Source is 400 odds ahead.
Why are your measurements more accurate than mine? How do you always do that? Well, there you have it, folks. Stay on your toes, you guys.
Understood. We'll be on the alert.
I will watch your 6.
Okay.
Time to go all
I'll handle it.
Okay, so what is his thing? It's pretty good looking.
It's go time.
Okay, Earth, Wind, Mind.
Good time to boost.
I also think we just need to do X number of S boost actions, if I remember right.
Barry, now.
No. Unfortunately, they're not gonna.
activating skill. I need help.
Okay, do that. Okay. Gonna do that. Get a whole bunch of these EX attacks. Nice. Good. Okay.
We did exemplary
Need to build up the S
work.
boost.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Gonna get a move on or what?
Defense 2. Oh yeah, I need to go to
Adjustment
you. Let's do, instead of hit 1, we're going to do EP cut 2. Yeah, I think that's good. That way she can use even more.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Azelfish, big catch. Azel, snow, and Azel, snow, red.
Let's do this thing.
Blue marlin. Okay, that would have been a better place to try and get the marlin, but we're not too worried about that.
Take this. Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this. Take this.
Good. Just get him out.
Looks like some good loot.
Combat over. Processing data.
Ooh, yes, give me all those Seppa.
Fully replenished.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Whatever. Basically, I'm just trying to get the cross
That's
attacks.
what you
If
get.
I don't get them, then I just kill them on the field.
I could could go for some fishing.
Go.
Won't take long.
Nice. Hit you with that.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Okay. We have one of you.
Take the stun! You snooze, you lose.
Okay. Good.
Make it count, Aaron.
That's what you get.
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
That. Nice part is I believe it counts as a second. Like every time you go in, it counts as its own separate ambush. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh well.
I suggest we strike now.
I will watch your 6. Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Maybe at some point we can.
I will watch your 6.
Subsidiary.
Going all in.
Nah.
Let's party.
Oh no. Let's just.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit.
Good. Nice. Okay.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Oh, the rock looked like a looked like something that could be.
Let's get to work.
Nope.
Combat field.
Pulverize. Take that, you ass. Won't take long.
Good.
That's what you get.
Your martial arts were most
Careful.
impressive, Mr.
That's
Wei.
above an A-level threat.
Let's get to work. There.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
I'm on the seat.
Stay calm. Throw it down. Gotcha.
You snooze, you lose.
That. Him with the Magna Slash. Do that.
Up to you, Reset.
Some activating skill.
Have some more.
That's fine.
Now pair it up.
Nice. 0 arts.
Show me what you got.
Oh wait, 0 art turn was taken, or was I looking?
Pull out all the stops.
Oh no! See, I thought Ferry was
Maybe
the other
proceed
guy.
with caution.
Okay. Never mind. Good.
Raise overshine the flames.
Pendulum. Nice.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
And we are doing fine in the chest pickups.
Take this. Let's get to work.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Pulverize you in one. You're down. Won't take long.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Balls in your.
Good.
Activating skill.
Shaman strike. Big. That was a lot. There's some fish.
That's what you get.
But you do you, man.
Martial arts were most impressive,
like some good
Mr.
loot.
Wei.
I see me some small fries.
Go.
Could use a charge attack, you know. It's pretty sizable, so don't get cocky. Activating.
Hit you with all those.
Ferry, now!
Activating skill. Here's my chance.
Damn it.
You're open.
Mr. Arkwright.
Give 'em your all.
Nice.
Easy. Celestial
Pretty hot
bomb.
shit,
Boost
man.
gauge fully charged.
Okay. Doing good.
You're tough as nails as always, Qasim.
This cave isn't bad.
Still can't believe you're able
It
to
was a
wield
lot
that
worse than
overgrown
Daybreak 1.
hunk of steel. Make it look so easy.
One's choice of weapon matters little, so long as it brings out your full potential. You would do well to reflect on how to draw out the potential that lies dormant within you.
Maybe you should not be using the weapons that you use.
Take the sun. You snooze, you lose.
Okay.
Take this.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, Van. Already processed on this enemy.
Treasure located.
Let's cross things. Yeah. Cross ones are perfect because they usually break the person or stun them, so then you can come in and do the EX chain. So we're getting a whole bunch of the achievement things all up at the same time. Okay, just need one more of those, and then it'll probably be like 300 after that. And we'll get the special thing. Cross strikes need 19 more, and then I'll get that plug-in. HP 2.
Shifting to maintenance
Actually, gonna
mode.
put that on him.
New shard skill at shift.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
You
That's a single element slot.
give this to you. Now you have 8 water.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
What good things are water? EP charger would be a good one for water. So you need 6 earth for bottom. So I'll probably get like a... Probably open up this slot and then maybe go with like a... Let's put defense 2 there for right now. Do I have anything better than some of the other stuff? Not really. Okay.
Underway.
Go.
Activating skill.
Nice. Easy. Okay, in progress. 200 EX chains. Okay, that's not bad, and that's Jabberwock arm. So I can go for some more of those.
Putting the rest of us to shame.
Cross strikes.
Set.
Still need a few more.
Magic attacks recommended.
Won't take long.
Good. Hit you with that. That. Now let's do a skill.
We're done.
Good.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, Van.
Okay.
Let's get to work.
And we also still need to get the quick arts.
Build complete. Collecting data now.
Missed it.
Activating skill.
Nice. Because once I get
Battle complete.
200 out, I can kind of stop
Always got it down,
focusing on it.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Let's get
Yeah.
to work. Eat this.
Go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot. Let's do this
Okay,
thing.
big for all of those.
Ooh, this looks
Let's
like a
do
good
this
fishing
thing.
spot.
Big for all of those.
Get to work.
You guys are actually really easy for that.
It's go time. Balls in your court.
There you go.
That's what you get.
I'm impressed.
Let's go.
Energy.
Okay. I'm surprised that you are not a forced command battle.
Watch it. That one's big. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Pull out all the stops.
let's do
Stay on guard.
that. Use SM and SM support. Combine total 500 times. Support main. Nice. Barbados raid. Looking good.
Don't let up.
Okay. Let's pull this. Triple SCLM. Okay. So I knew we were getting the 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Get the hate. And then we're going to pull back here. Use... Use Cobalt Curtain on everyone. Snail Guts. Buff and heal. Snail Guts, buff and heal. You fucks. Okay.
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
Okay, you know, let's make a clone.
Mr. Arkwright! Use a shard boost activating.
Let's hit you in the butt. Okay.
Now, Farida.
I'm going all in.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, let's do that.
Your turn next.
Nice. Another EX chain. Sludge breath. Oh, come on, use a skill. Sludge shot.
Don't screw with me.
Okay.
Playtime's over.
Let's do something like this. Yeah, this is where Kincaid would actually be nice to take out some of the...
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
to take out some of the stuff.
Initiating drive.
There we go. Yes, aerial dust.
That's how it goes.
Okay, hell yeah, we like some levels.
Oh, I could do better.
Fairy's almost there. Okay, good. So she'll get level with.
Commencing combat.
Good. Do all of that. Nice.
Treasure located.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Not
Okay.
that bad, Aaron.
Zaram powder.
Let's give this a go.
Any? Nope. Oop.
Let's give this a go.
Okay, not hiding any secret
Ooh,
fish.
This looks like a good fishing
Right
spot.
there.
What's going on? Okay.
Oh, there's an
Connection is being disrupted. Perhaps it's because we are approaching the barrier center.
Guess that means it's no normal talisman. Stay alert, everyone.
Roger that.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Detecting strange reaction. Be guard.
Let's give this a go.
For those kinds of, hey, there's interference, I wonder if the voice actor actress is given the full line and it just
This is
falls
an
to like the
adequate spot for
audio
fishing.
team to cut it. Or if it's
Let's
like,
give this a
hey,
go.
you need to perform it as though these lines are being interrupted. I'd be curious
Hey,
to know.
Let's say we take 5.
Access American Gherkin. Let's go over here. Yeah, you still don't have your thing, so we're just gonna CP supply, make sure we're all at full.
We've got the
repair.
good stuff.
Yeah, there's
Appreciate
nothing-
your business.
Nothing new. Let's log out. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here. Let's look at some cooking. A res up. We don't do res anyway, so it's not a big deal.
That was
Yeah, most likely since this is used way, all of them might tell them to act like it's something. Like, hey, you need to say it with the intensity that you would say if, like, you were talking to someone you cared about and there was interference. But we're just gonna mess it up for you. Okay, so you
That was very well made.
just put a couple of those in ya.
That was very well made.
There we go. Because now these are ones that like do damage up, and I don't like to waste those ones until I can like buy more. Just because damage up, right? That's a pretty useful stat to be boosting. Oh, costume's level 31. Okay. You know, I feel like doing this fishing thing. Okay, so who's over there? We got some generic looking fucks. We got some Zhongshu praying at the thing. Theory of Yay theory. Thanks for listening. Well, look what we have here. Another batch of Heiyue trash. Man, that's yeah. What's Aaron Way doing here? And the Spriggan is accompanying him. How did they find this place? There's a bunch of talismans on that rock over there. This must be the center of the barrier. And more importantly, there lies another Genesis fragment. Ah, I see now. This case must bear relation to the Crimson Beast that appeared in the capital. And possibly to you as well. Figured you'd connect the dots sooner or later. What the? Isn't that the guy from Marduk? Why is a PMC sticking their nose into our business? Careful. Lai family Zhongshu at 12 o'clock. Thought we'd taken care of them yesterday. So, the remnants of the Lai family actually went and joined up with the Liu family traders. Isn't that something? What? The remnants that caused the uprising only made up a small portion of the Lai family. The rest were kept under the Liu family's thumb until they could figure out which of the other families to place them with. But in reality, they were only pretending to behave themselves. You were all just biding your time. Until you could bare your fangs and sink them into Gian and Fawn. And the truth comes to light. I'll give you guys this. You've got balls of steel. But you picked a fight with the wrong family. My family. And that's the last mistake you're ever going to make. How dare you talk to us like that? You aren't even a real member of Heiyue.
Stand down. If you were only up against those feeble children, you would have stood a chance. But you're no match for the Hamsin.
Hamsin, okay.
Forgive us, Master Gaolong.
Gaolong.
We will do as you say.
Wait, isn't that the guy we saw at the dojo?
The dojo?
So it is.
Yay, we get to fight him.
We crossed paths once before, but I haven't formally introduced myself.
I'm curious to know what the cutscenes would be if we didn't do that side quest. Gaolong. Foremost fight.
I am the shepherd of the lost lambs of the former Lai family. You may call me Gaolong. That is the name of the man who will bury you.
Okay. Did
You're
you bring a
gonna
shovel?
Bury me? Good one.
We won't be beaten by the likes of you.
Stay on guard. The foremost fighter is not to be underestimated.
Word on the street was you were helping quell the uprising. You've been a part of it all along.
Part of me wants to go through skipping them all.
Or maybe you're the one who masterminded the whole thing.
New Game Plus.
Think what you will, but I will not provide an answer. Though I will take good care of your remains once I've ground you to dust.
Oh no, this guy is strong.
You really like to talk a big game, don't ya?
For a place designated as a terminal zone, I expected to find more than mere thugs. But perhaps I shouldn't write off Heiyue's strongest martial artist before I can see what he's capable of.
Don't fret. I think you will find I'm more than a match for you.
Oh, yeah?
Now satisfy my craving for a good fight and perish!
Let's take him down.
I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to Gien and Fawn!
There are so many of them. Look out!
Yup, there are.
Show me what you can do.
Okay, we are just going to do our classic boost with Van to get him a little bit more evade.
I'll take you on.
Okay, maybe left side.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah, there we that. Oh, I'm supposed to be like McBurn, but failed that. Yeah.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, and then we can Cobalt Curtain.
Let's party!
Cobalt curtain.
All the people that matter.
You won't get away with this.
Okay, and then we can do.
I suggest we strike now.
Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna preemptively try to guess where they're likely going to stay standing. I didn't move.
Don't screw
I was hoping he'd move. CO back attack, impede mute. Here, I'm gonna interrupt him. Oh. Good. Cancel. Hopefully canceling will move him forward. King Shenggong. Nope. Used quick. Missed. Good. Shizao Yingren. Okay, that one hit.
Let's party!
Yeah, let's just keep the hate. Good. Subsidiary. Nice. Arc Feather and Arc Chain. That's what we want to see. Okay, let's pop a clone.
Activate.
Just so there's another turn in the order.
Activating skill.
Perfect chance.
Okay. You're still doing good. Yeah, I could have done a drive or something.
I'm going all in.
Let's do this. Tishankao. Oh, whoa. That was my good body.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I'll take you on.
You know, let's do this.
I will watch your six.
The side bonus on all of them. She's out Yingren. Okay. Shield is almost gone. Oh man, that was my good side. Now how am I gonna look at the cameras now? Good. Arc Feather. Arc Feather's so good.
The Spriggan and his fixers.
It's go time!
Okay. We got a crit turn.
Good time to boost.
We got a crit turn, so
Energy output and
let's
activating skill.
use this S-Craft. I'm going based off of the pattern of all the other chapters where it's not just one fight. So I'm like, okay, I need to be careful with my CP.
No. Reset.
Like, I don't want to just be letting it go hog wild.
I suggest we strike now.
Okay, we're going Cobalt Curtain again, just because Vans was almost done. Rosette's gonna need to start like doing like actual attacks, because her CP is pretty low. So this is how we're gonna get some of it. Instead of arts, we're gonna let her participate.
My move now.
I suggest we strike now.
Good.
What a disappointment.
Yeah, from you, bro. Oh, was that like a time one? Did I fail because I didn't do it fast enough, or I felt like I did it pretty quick. Yeah.
How do you like that, huh?
We've almost got him. Just a little more.
Okay, yeah. So we weren't meant to get him all the way down. It was just a threshold.
I expected more from the Spriggan and the Prodigy.
Maybe?
How disappointing.
I guess I'll know if I get an A rank instead of an S. Because this feels like a cutscene that has to happen.
Homscene, however, stands head and shoulders above the rest of this rabble. Maybe you can satisfy my insatiable hunger. Let's find out.
The thrill of battle is what drives you. No, that's not all. Well, no matter. I have neither the time nor the patience to indulge you.
No chance.
Invisible attack. Oh, what? She's an
Got to be shitting me.
This is a lot harder now.
What is she doing here?
Oh no.
Damn it. Don't tell me you're protecting this asshole.
Afraid so. I told you I was here on a job, remember?
Fuck. I'm glad I saved my CP.
Though I never thought I'd be crossing blades with you.
Ooh, see the thing is, in the previous games when I fought She's Not, I had a much better, like, evade Van. Where I was able to just kind of keep her faced in a different direction while everyone else did stuff. But now my evade ain't that high.
I was instructed to step in if the situation demanded it. I'd say my timing was on point, wouldn't you? You're a tough cookie, but you've got an Achilles heel. You're way too focused on what's right in front of you.
I'm ashamed to admit you are correct. I let my emotions get the best of me. Oh well. At least this battle is finally getting interesting.
Ready to take us seriously now?
I'll admit your coordination was impressive. At least in that one moment. But was it a display of skill, or a mere stroke of luck?
God, yeah.
Perhaps another bout is in order.
Like this guy wants to be cool and like a character, but like everything about him just kind of says like slightly souped up NPC.
He's holding a piece of the Genesis.
Huh? I thought it was on the rock.
Having to rely on this is an affront to my pride. But I have no choice but to carry out my orders.
Must be a reverend, yeah. I like fighting.
Well, there goes the mastermind theory.
Now we just need to figure out who's pulling this guy's strings.
Okay, the kitty gloves are off. It's go time.
Fuck.
I get to fight both Van and the Homscene. There's no way I'm passing up the chance to go all out.
Can you pass
her
that
switch?
Oh no.
If the Divine Blade of Silver is joining the fray, then I will have to get serious.
Yeah, please do.
You weren't serious before?
We're gonna need all the horsepower we can get.
Grendel?
These two have got strength in spades, so don't take them lightly. If you want to live, give this fight everything you have.
Understood.
Yeah, he's probably the worst
Let's
character in this game.
coordinate with the security chief and eliminate the threat.
Grendel? Grendel? Grendel?
You have a chance to redeem
Please, Grendel?
yourselves. Show me your strength.
I'd be crazy not to take advantage of this. Now give me all you got.
Grendel, please. Win without anyone getting KO'd. Okay. Fuck, I don't remember how much CP. So, like, yeah, Vanish for sure. This is for sure a Grand Vendor. Like, right? Like, it really should be. Like, there's no reason this shouldn't be a Grendel fight, bro. Okay. At least now there's only two, so it's a little bit easier for me to maneuver while hitting them both. How much? Okay, Cobalt Current is 37, so that is very nice. Oh, fuck. There's actually. Okay. Yeah, gonna need Cobalt Curtain.
Activating skill.
Okay.
Too slow.
Cover for me.
I suggest this right now.
Let's
Going all in.
do this. Insight will be useful.
Perfect chance.
Okay. And then you can come over here, and we're just gonna be using some spells. Barry has CPU. Ooh, true. I should probably pop that. Okay, let's do this. Good. Okay, this is delay, and the feathers also. Can delay. Seal. Back attack bonus.
Come any closer and I will kill you.
Come in closer and I will kill you. Okay. Just gonna focus on getting him out first.
Better than before, I suppose.
Because Shizuna is a problem. Actually, what I'm going to do, cooking, let's use a damage up on her.
Thank you.
Okay. Is he missing both of them? Yes, he is. That's great. She's always yes, and that's why we're leaving her, so I don't put her health down to the point where she's willing to S-craft.
Zerus form.
I'll cancel. Fuck. Let's cancel. Yeah, cancel shields. That's a problem. Okay. We're just gonna stay here. Oh, rip your shield, yeah.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, just doing this. This is good stun and can delay. You don't have enough CP to do anything.
Going all in.
Time to go all out.
CP 48. I could use this to get her CP up to the point where her next turn she could use the shield again. Which is what I think I will goddamn do.
Let's party.
Okay. I just have to hope that Shizuna doesn't get anything up in the one turn she gets. What's she doing? Crescent Eye? Oh
You
no.
guys are as sharp as always.
Stuff like that. So, yeah. It's one unfortunate part where it seems to be like sightline and vicinity based. It's not like purely one or the other. Oh, of course Shizuna has a fucking crit turn. That is an issue. And they have insight. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. We just gotta stay the path. And you keep doing damage with Fairy. Keep her boosted.
Don't let up.
But then I think what I need to do is I need to do a cheeky heal. Honestly, I should probably get more better healing things. Because I actually don't have all that much heal. That's 600. Okay, yeah, do that.
I owe you one.
Don't. Okay, good. That's great. That's actually the best. She just did a regular attack. Okay. That's the single best thing that could have happened. Regular attack that she missed, no less. Okay. Oh, did we finally stun and then he talked so now he's not stunned? Is that... Okay, no, he went away. Okay. You're almost stunned. But you also have thing on.
Keep moving, Ben. Raging Buster.
Delay. Okay. Raging Blizzard. Does this all cancel? I think it's the... No, okay. It doesn't. That's good. Okay, let's come over here. We're gonna pop this. Give everyone more damage. You missed. Okay. I Oh, you're sealed.
Stay on guard.
Are you? Wait, why is your thing red? Because you're frozen? Is that what it is?
Don't let up.
Okay. He's frozen.
They're down. Reset. Take over.
Okay. Now, is it better to do an EX chain, or is it better to just S-craft?
Let's party.
That's the issue I'm having right now. Because I'm thinking... Because they only stay stunned. Yeah, her raging bow could apply frozen, yeah.
I will watch your 6.
Yeah, it's just because frozen works differently in this game than all the previous games where it's like, oh, they're EX chain. Yeah, EX chain is good. I'm just...
Let's party.
We're gonna do this. But then she leaves... Oh, no. Okay, it's stunned for 2 turns. Okay, need to remember that. Okay, and...
May we proceed with
Go.
It's the end of the line.
Okay.
You're finished.
Oof. Really glad I saved CP for this fight. Oh no, she's talking again.
Now we're talking.
Okay, good. Oof. Got the SP. And got the gourmet rank up. Hell yeah. HP plus 250. And we leveled, so we got that 250. And I see her in the bathhouse early in the shadow. I mean, went, God, I'll have to fight you, and I hate fighting. My brain went the other way, where it's like, oh, I see you in this chapter. I'm going to need to recruit you. Or something. Alright, 3 SP. Hell yeah. Ow. Yo, we getting cutscene. Cutscene animations. Fuck your laser. Like, literally, fuck your laser. Oh, wow, okay. He tagged her. Oh, God, cut through the boulders on the way. Dude, this is sick. Oh, God. Yo, from behind Rosette. Hell yeah.
Nice going.
Not bad. Not bad at
Dude,
all.
that cutscene was sick. Loved it.
Now, fairy.
Oh no, Evil Hand. From Legend of Zelda or whatever. Okay. You're getting quite lucky with them not... I've been getting really lucky, I guess, with the bosses not S-crafting me. Oh, yeah? Well, we know where all the budget went.
Shadow Hand.
Shadow Hand.
Whew. Well, I think I just about fulfilled my contractual obligations.
I can faintly sense them. Whoever that hand belonged to, their true form is lying in wait there.
It's time then.
Yep. Need any help?
No, I have had my feast, so I will be heading out shortly. Witnessing the strength of the Hamsin and the Divine Blade has satiated me. For now. The Spriggan and his flock are nearly ripe for the slaughter. I suggest you sharpen those fangs of yours, or our next encounter will be woefully short-lived.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna go join some friends. Okay. Have fun, Ash. Thanks for dropping by.
Hey, stop!
Evil teleport.
They're traveling
Right,
through the
leave one more
shadows.
goddamn- yeah.
It will be nearly impossible to track them.
Damn it!
We almost had it!
Why are the crazies always drawn to us?
Gonna leave any words of wisdom, Hasim? Qasim? Some say Qas, some say Qasim. Following that, Van's group split up from Qasim and returned to the boat. Each double. It would be really interesting if it was like, hey, you should switch weapon, and halfway through the game, like, the way that you play a character just changes immensely. Like, oh yeah, she just put down the gun and picked up something else. I feel like more games should do that, right? March 6th, 5:03 p.m. She's in this with us. Ah, the sea breeze feels so nice. Seriously, you guys, thanks for giving me a lift. I don't think those jerks would ditch me like that. Just to be clear, if you start shit, we're tossing your ass overboard. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'm game. If you win, I can easily swim my way back to Longport. Remind me, why did we let her come with us? She was fighting us to the death literally 5 minutes ago. Bah, whatever. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what Qasim's thinking. Yeah, I'm still mulling over what he said before he took off. His words seem to carry a hidden meaning. And that concludes this part of our risk assessment. We'll also be investigating Heilong Chenjai and a few other areas. I also have to conduct military exercises with the Navy, so I very much doubt I'll be able to offer any further assistance. It's cool. Not like I have the mirror to hire you and your people anyway. Good luck with all the stuff you have to do.
I can see you grasped the meaning behind my words during our conversation in Basel.
What conversation was that?
That's all I have to say on the matter, except for one thing. One day, you must give me your answer.
You think this guy can take Arios? I mean, I feel like they could at least be at the very, like, if we're, obviously not all Divine Blades are the same. Arios, Shizna, Reen are all Divine Blades, but so is Cassius, right? Sleeper, how'd Neko Dave, how's it going, my mans? So it's a question of, like, where does Arios fall in the Divine Blade hierarchy, right? Who has Arios lost against that we could, like, compare it to? Where it's like, okay, Lloyd and crew, he lost against. But that was also, like, the full assumed, like, 7 of them. Shizna clears. Yeah, Shizna is really strong. It's a matter of, would Arios be able to take Qasim? And it's like, maybe. I think I could take Arios if I had a giant laser gun. I don't think I'd be able to lift it. If you had it, I don't think any of us could lift it reasonably. The thing's fucking massive. You have any idea what he was getting at? Well.
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them.
Like I said earlier, I performed the role of the priestess in my village's New Year's festival. And you wowed the ever-loving hell out of them, right? Well, yes, but the role had another... You know what? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Sorry if you guys were worried about me. I'm totally A-okay. You say so. That is not true. I'm not sure I agree with Fairy's self-assessment. Something appears to be weighing on her mind. Yeah, that doesn't sound like she's ready to open up about it. She's reading minds, sitting there like, let me look at this child. Ooh, okay, that's what you're thinking. Interesting. All right, back to the main topic. Gonna go out on a limb and guess Gaolong wasn't the one who gave you that job. Right on the mirror. I received the offer in an anonymous orb mail. It said, those who are lurking in the shadows of the eroded cave have a job for you. I asked Gaolong straight up if he was the one who sent the message, and he was quick to deny it. I'm not exactly the best with technology, so tracing it back to the sender wasn't really an option. Hey man, if Ringan sends a fly, it's not that weird she can read minds. It's still obscenely impressive. Because, like, once again, there are leaps and bounds, seemingly, between the different Divine Blades. Arios could not do mind reading, and I don't think Cassius could either. Cassius's thing was being able to grow a good mustache. Why in Arius' name did you accept such a shady-sounding job? Actually, scratch that. The fact that sounded shady probably made it even more appealing to you. And the sender probably knew that. So they baited her? Yep, they got me like a fish on a hook. But I'm content because I got to do it the strongest warrior out of the deal. That said, I'm still a little curious about who exactly hired me. Got along that slip that he isn't the one calling the shots. Yep, I'd very much like to meet the person who's keeping the legendary foremost fighter on a string. They have the cunning to outwit the elders of Hayway without giving away a single hint as to their true identity. If Shizuna leads a small country to victory against a giant empire, let me know. True. I don't think she'd need to lead a small country to victory. I think she could just do it herself. She'd be looking at a field of tanks and soldats and airships and go, this is a fair fight. And then just solo. Their powers of foresight and natural intelligence must be off the charts. Just who could they be? The number of people who fit those particular parameters would be rather small. They'd also need to have a foothold in Hayway and be able to track the Lu family's movements. I don't know. If they're that close to the Lus, Sao and Ashen would have found them out by now. I don't think there's anyone there who'd...
Wait.
Oh, did a light bulb go off?
There's no way.
Was it Sao or Ashen? That is the...
Shit. That bastard.
Do you have some idea who it is?
Yeah. There can only be one person.
You gonna say the name?
Now that I think about it, there's a bunch of circumstantial evidence that points to him.
But you're not gonna say the name before you point it out.
Administering poison, forging evidence for tax evasion, and suppressing the remnants of the Lai family. I thought it would have been impossible for one person to orchestrate all that. That's why I dropped him from my list of suspects early on. He played me like a damn fiddle.
Okay.
You sound pretty sure.
Who?
I'm gonna trust your hunch.
And I will as well. He matches all of the qualifications we outlined.
Okay.
Only he could draft a scheme that even our main AI failed to foresee. What a terrifying man.
They love to say, they love to not tell you.
Wow. He sure got us all good.
Huh?
He...
Are you saying it's...
Yeah, it's fucking Sao.
The culprit who's been pulling the strings behind the scenes.
What a piece of shit.
Is Sao Li. It can't be anyone else.
Is he finally actually a villain? Do we get to actually be villain? I'll say I think it's a whack that Reen is Divine Blade. It's fine. I mean, he's got demon superpower, so it's like, you know what? Yeah, sure. You can get there. Damn it. No. The call's not going through. What is bro without his isekai powers? Yeah, basically. I mean, one could argue that it was those powers that even made him become a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Decent swordsman, but not Divine Blade, in my opinion. I'd say that's the biggest hiccup with Reen's story, where they never show him, or they show him practicing every so often, but they never show him really striving to become a Divine Blade or anything, right? Where, like, in CS1, he's introduced as like oh yeah, I'm like I'm above the very beginner class of 8 Leaves school, right? He's slightly above that, right? He's at the point of self-study. And all throughout all of Cold Steel, they show him doing sword stuff, but never like being like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for the sake of mastering the sword, and I want to be a swordsman, and I want to be a Divine Blade. It's just like, it just happens as he's going through life. From intermediate Divine Blade in what, like a year? Like 2 to 3? Yeah, but it's just like, it definitely feels the least gotten, because like, how long has Annalise been doing it? He was intermediate in CS. Okay, I didn't realize he was intermediate in CS. Okay, so he was like got Divine Blade CS. Yeah, really conquering that demon in his soul really boosted his abilities. Does that mean he's got Ashen? Probably. Best to assume that at this point. He was trying to gas up Kurt like, hey, I'm also just an intermediate in my style. Kurt called him a scrub. However, it's unlikely that Miss Lu is in immediate danger. That guy's planned everything to the last detail. He's always been sly as a fox. And that's all the more reason we can't trust him. You got that right. We need a plan. If we rush in without one, we'll be playing right into his hands. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's put on our thinking caps then. First, let's go over what our original plan was. We were planning to give our report at the Great Spire, were we not? Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had people stationed there. Probably would pounce on us the second we walk through the door. We'll have to head in there eventually, so let's make sure we have everything we need. Might as well do a quick sweep of the town, too. It's fine and all, but what do we do about the crazy chick? Just standing there, hands crossed, like, hey, I'm here. Oh, no. Please don't tell me you're planning on coming with. Weren't you just under contract them with, like... weren't you just under contract with them, like, an hour ago?
Yeah, but said contract's up now. The past is in the past.
That's the Jaeger mentality.
Also, I've been interested in those 4 SPGs of yours. It feels like the goddess herself has ordained us to work together.
Hell yeah.
Of course, you could defy her will by shooing me away, but I'm gonna follow you anyway. We're stuck together like glue.
Hell yeah, till death to us part. What? Why is she like this? Personally, I think it would be wise to accept her aid. I love she's just crazy, but the fun type of crazy. Exactly. Like, she's the perfect amount of all the stuff where it's like, she is vastly confident, but she can back it up because she's crazy. Like, she's crazy powerful. She is very willful, but she's competent and is able to back shit up and is not an idiot. Right? Really could take her no... That is what I want to see. I want to know. Because I am not 100% sure that that is a true statement. Like, I feel like it could potentially... Well, I want to see Cassius try for like 10 years. He still hasn't tried. Yeah. Right? Like, I want Cassius to be like, okay, time to go all out. And then all of a sudden his mustache just goes like Super Saiyan. For sure. Though it's not like she's giving us much choice here. Well, them's the breaks. Fair warning, be prepared to work till you drop. If you start slacking or you distract any of us, you're getting the boot. Got that?
Sure thing, boss.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 20 drivers. Yeah. Martin Garden MVP of tennis shoes and all. Hell yeah. Get on in here. Level 29. Fuck yeah. Bench Aaron. What's going on? Look at her. Peak female performance. Also, like, I don't know about you guys. Like, something awakened when they decided to design Shizuna with, like, the pants in both of the designs with, like, this, right? Where it's like, we're just gonna have the outer thigh, the outer, like, hip, just not covered for some reason. We're just gonna have that cut out for no actual logical reason. That's just something that I didn't know that I needed in my life, and it was present in her previous thing, too. And it's just like, yeah, thank you, Falcom. Thank you. Thank you for awakening this. This is a good awakening. Thing we got was Sky there, and that was Kevin's imagination, so we don't know for sure. Right? Right, Kevin wasn't capable of imagining Cassius at full power, which is why we won. Second man of Ikaruga and an untouchable perfect beauty. They even call her a perfect beauty. A practitioner of the Black God One Blade School. So much cooler than 8 Leaves One Blade. She's also known as the Divine Blade of Silver. Zeroth Gleam, Duality, Raging Blizzard, Silver Winds. So fuck yes. Okay, so we got 4 SPG there. We got 4 SPG there.
This looks like a good fishing spot.
Let's red perch and all them.
I bet we could fish here.
I mean, yeah, God does sound stronger than some leaves. Like, how hard is it to cut some leaves?
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
Surely it's more difficult to cut a god.
You're free to take a gander at my wares.
I mean, only slightly harder. We've done so a few times. in this series. And I guess maybe not gods necessarily. We killed a lot of demons. We've killed primordial beings. I think we've actually only killed like a god 2 or 3 times, all things considered, because what? First chapter was a robot. Second chapter was Weissman as like a demon dude. Third was also a demon, but like a really good one. Zero was a drugged up dude who was basically a demon. Azure was the probably pretty darn close to godhood, given the Septentrion involvement. CS1 it's weird to put the Erebone, like the Erebus Noah thing or whatever, in like god demon category. Are we gonna find out basically a demon? Yeah. That one I would probably err more on the side of like just a big spirit, because it's not like it's unique. We fight more of them as cryptids in CS3 and 4. CS2 is basically that again, but it's personified as like the light shadow or whatever, but it's basically the same thing. CS3 final boss is a fallen sacred beast. At least that's the final boss. The general final boss is also more demon. CS4 is pretty darn close to godhood, with it being the curse, effectively. Reverie, the true end final boss, like all the way at the end of Reverie, is pretty darn close to godhood as well, because it's just Azure again. It was an angel thing. Yeah, but that was Weissman all like souped up. Like he was demony. And then Daybreak 1 was pretty darn close to a god, like the demonic things. Like it's a demon, but like that seems to be like a kind of special like arc demon, like demon lord thing. Like that one's a bit different. Really, still no new level. Okay. Can I? Well, actually, she's not available for the party right now, so that means I can't bring her here. Okay. I was really hoping they were going to... Actually, no, what I wanted to do, anyway, was come here.
Hey!
And
I've been waiting for you.
Here. Oh, damn. Can't do that. Fuck, I got some more points. See, I don't like how it just tells me I have insufficient points. I wish it told me how many points I needed. Aw, she does a cute little dance.
Do a little dance. Anything, okay? Make a little laugh. Appreciate your business.
Okay. So let's come over here, and before I pick up the 4 SPG, we are going to take a little break, and we'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay, and I am back. Just had some brownies, which was delicious. Yeah, figured I wanted to eat the brownies now instead of very small brownies. Instead of later tonight. That way I'm not eating so close to bedtime. Lin and Lanfa, how's it going, you two? You gonna go to the observation deck? Oh, I wanted to see the sunset. I wanted to stop at the Great Spire observation deck on our way home from shopping. They aren't letting anyone in right now, but I was really looking forward to it too. Oh well. Bulletin board.
All right.
There's 4 SPG on the bulletin board. Rumors and regrets. There's been some pretty weird rumors flying around about Aaron lately. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but I figured I should at least bring it to your team's attention. Anyway, meet me at the Grihafondia. I'll explain the rest there. Sid. Okay.
Ooh, so this is a 4 SPG. Sounds like a ball.
You're sure wasting no time butting into our business?
Better not be thinking we'll be sharing the reward with you, because that ain't happening.
That's perfectly fine. The fun I'll have along the way will be its own reward.
I've got a real bad feeling about this.
Understood.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, now I can I can finally get the that DLC. Well, I mean, I could always get it, but yeah. Now we can come over here. Pet girl attire. Damn. They really cooking with the thirst in this one. Custom designed pit girl outfit for Shizuna. My lord. Yeah. The Falcom knows how to do fancy. Yeah. My fucking lord. How does she not have like washboard abs? Right? Like every one of the people that are like warriors and whatnot should be just absolutely shredded. Yeah, okay, let's go to Newtown.
Go!
Pick up this for SPG, and then I'll decide which one I want to do first.
Nothing seems too out of the ordinary.
Also, I need to go to movie theater.
However,
Wait! I'm sensing a hostile presence from over there.
What, from the Great Spire? Does that mean...
Allow me to assist.
Welcome, would you like to purchase a ticket? What's playing right now? We already did 3-point heat. Sharkferno! The Saga of Ravana, The Return of the King. We're doing Sharkferno. And maybe we'll be watching. Gotta go, Shizuna. And... you need muscles when you have the power of anime, actually. And, I want to check to see who I have connections with. Okay, so I think movies is 25, so I'm 25 away with Ferry, so I should probably bring her. Apparently the Great Spire has been made off limits. Our customers have been complaining since they can't visit the observation decks. You need muscles we have to pay. Yeah. Well, certainly isn't a fuss about it, though. Thanks to all that, we've been getting an upswing in business.
Allow me to assist.
Yeah, okay. Just playing right now, Sharkferno. Gonna bring Ferry, bring Shizuna. 3 tickets for Sharkferno, that'll be 600 Mira. Then head into the theater with its company of choice, having decided to watch a movie during their work break. Oh, he even says Team Spriggan on it. I believe there's a pit race costume for Anya's, Shizuna, and Elaine, but only Shizuna's is the free DLC. Because like we want to give you a taste of what you can have with the other characters. The story is set at a well-known campsite in a tranquil forest, in which for many weeks a number of inexplicable accidents have occurred. Several people fall victim to localized forest fires, yet their charred remains show signs of assault by some kind of fearsome predator. A park ranger named Brick makes an appeal to delay the mountaineering season until they can determine the cause of these strange incidents. However, the mayor, who values the money brought in from tourism over safety, cuts off the investigation and opens the mountain to climbers. Amidst all of this, Brick reaches out to an old zoologist friend of his named Lisa to help him continue his investigation. By the time they realize all the victims were killed by the flame monster from local folklore, it is already too late. Just as the numerous campers are starting to enjoy themselves, the titular Sharkferno appears. Vengeance
Why is
Initiative.
this happening? And on the day we opened up the mountain, no less. Everyone, please remain calm. We aren't in any danger, so please don't be as...
Oh, that sounds like someone who's in danger.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not this.
It got the mayor. Oh, we have to do something, Brick, or we'll be next.
If this is anything like the old-timers' folktale, we might be able to kill it by snuffing out its flames.
Guys?
Look, a tank of nitrogen. If we destroy that, the monster will be as good as toast. But it's so far away. How are we?
Leave that part to me. I've got a plan.
A plan?
What the? Hey, why the hell did you cut your palm? How's that a plan?
If you paid any attention in school, you'd know sharks are attracted to the smell of blood. I'm gonna lure it away. Oh, bet you never thought a zoologist could be so gutsy. Well, I'm tougher than I look.
Also, why would you cut your palm and not like your forearm?
You're one hell of a woman, Lisa. And I'm glad to know your head's still screwed on tight. Okay, let's smother that oversized matchstick once and for all.
Oh no!
You son of a bitch!
They're even doing all the B movie bullshit. Oh, it's great. That's stupid. That's so fun. And that one didn't have Nina or Judith in it, unlike almost all the other movies. Why would the mayor open up the mountains to the public with a wild animal on the loose? He should be ashamed of himself. Nice Jaws reference. I thought it was a... actually, yeah, that is a thing, yeah. I mean, the name of the thing, Sharkferno, is most certainly a Sharknado reference. But yeah, no, that was... Oof. Any mayor who doesn't put their people's interests first isn't fit for the job. Good thing they had heroes like Brick and Lisa who could swoop in and save the day. Probably could have stopped the problem before it got out of hand if the mayor hadn't gotten in the way of their investigation. Though there might not have been any way around it. Why is that? Because of an unwritten rule of society. Influential landowners will always deny the existence of ferocious man-eating sharks. Huh. And if they had acknowledged it, they wouldn't have stopped the investigation, and they could have wrapped the shark problem up sooner. Maybe these shark movies are deeper than I thought. The people in Godford sure do make fun movies. That was awesome. It's normally easy to tell a good B movie from a bad one. I like watching them, even if it's a toss-up whether I have a good time or not. Sadly, a lot of B movies these days are just blatant rip-offs of other films. They'll pick a theme similar to some big blockbuster, give it a misleading title, and make a B movie out of it. They call them mockbusters. Interesting. I guess people having the freedom to make whatever they want can be a good or bad thing. I'm no expert in the art of filmmaking, but I think all creative-minded people need something that can light a spark of inspiration. When people put their all into their work, even if it's a derivative, it can still result in a product that's satisfying for their audience. Does that make any sense? That's some pretty profound insight. Can't believe you got all that from watching a shark movie. I'm just fascinated by film culture, that's all. Still, you're not going to create a classic if you're just imitating others. That must be why mockbusters never stack up to the originals. Yeah, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Yeah. Sharkferno. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resume their work. 25, good. Base connection stage, port enhancement, good. Also, I need to check. Is there any... well, I still need to get the... for SPG. Meow.
Got it!
Right.
Understood.
Alrighty.
I'm wondering. I need to check something. Yeah, I feel like her heels in the other. Actually, no, her. I feel like her running posture is just kind of weird.
Got it.
Right.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Or maybe it's just because she's taller. than everyone else?
With pleasure.
It's hard to tell. Just looks a little weird. Like I thought maybe the heels or something in the costume made it like just stand out a little bit more or be
Let's
weird,
see
but
what we got.
of course we see on the bulletin board. Cave monster. According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Mercure flower, has been sighted at the Erode Cave. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of this beast in the guild's stead. Okay. I would really. Okay, I'm gonna
Shall
go
we
to the
go?
depths. Oh, the depths post there. Yeah, still can't bring her.
Hey, I've been waiting for
And
you.
I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, need to. Okay, just need to get some bar real quick.
Careful. That's above an A-level threat.
You got a charge attack ready.
Flinch. We've got the upper hand.
Okay.
Engaging skill.
You're next. Okay, here I go. Perfect chance.
Okay. Gonna release that. So we can do another one of those. So we need plenty of the.
Should we take our time here?
Okay. Do that. Get one of those.
Now we're talking.
Going all in.
Now. Shut them down, Merced.
Some elements look affected.
I like where this is headed. More.
Good. Snail guts. That's fine.
Stay calm and work through it.
Right there.
Fuck. Let's hit you with that.
Right there.
Good.
Hey, that one's so pretty good. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Leave this to me.
Okay, and then we just need to get her some.
Don't forget about your charge. Put it into this. You up. Flinch.
Let's finish this up. Take
Here I come.
Go.
Ominous days.
Combat. Nice job.
Nice. Okay, let's go back to the depths. Now that that's all said and done, we can also do that. Cook
Very
any new
soothing.
stuff. Yes, this one, the couscous. Let's res up.
Got it. I'll try
That
my hardest.
will. I can just use that.
My Kruga cooking turned out great.
Yeah, that's too expensive in terms of materials. A damage up. And it's also 1,800. That's not bad. Yeah, let's cook like 5 of those.
Oh, I can try. Don't expect much.
There we go.
All right.
Cooking spicy couscous. Yeah,
That was
just
delicious.
eat it.
Thank you.
Yeah, because in terms of gourmet, we are halfway through silver, and we're getting to the good ones that are now plus 10, so that'll be helpful.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's almost like there's not enough tilt, or like it because they're in she's in heels. It's almost like the lower, like below the waist should be tilted further forward, but it can't be because the heels. or something. Okay, let's save. Fearsome foes prowling around. Let's exterminate.
Watch out.
Exterminate.
It's a large group.
Okay.
Use a shark goose. Attack their weakness with an art. Go all out.
I suggest we strike now.
Attack their weakness.
Over here! All for you!
Hit you with
Now
that.
we're talking.
Remove buffs. Delay sure hit. Freeze sure hit. Side attack bonus sure hit.
Going all in!
Okay. Let's do that and this. Because this will help get the damage bonus for the S-Craft up higher. Because the hit count will be better.
You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
So cool.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Shut them down, Reset!
Hell yeah. Okay. And then we can toss a...
I like where this is headed.
Toss Cobalt Curtain on these three. You can do B+, or sorry, B. Okay, yeah, do this. Can't move because you're frozen. Get fucked.
I like where this is
There you go. Throw a Raging Buster at you. How much damage are we looking at? Ooh, good. Nice.
Here I go.
Got like the weakness. Okay, that's a C+. That's 150. Okay, Plasma Sphere.
Time to push through.
Let's do a regular attack. Oh yeah, I need to check to see what her orbments are. Okay. Actually, can I still just... I can.
It's over.
Boom, delay. Nice. And then Plasma Sphere. Good. That was pretty painless. Actually, yeah, I got through that unscathed. Hell yeah. Okay, so she has Alter Nagi. Huh. Mewtwo.
That's one more case done and dusted.
Monstrum.
Reward deposit.
Casamira. Law and Gray. Yeah, still need to get Chaos. It's still at 3. Okay, so let's come in here. Alter Nagi. Holocore powered by a proud, brave Eastern female AI. Parameters differ from those of the standard crit rate, physical, and speed. Okay. And she has Azure, which gives Crystal Eden at 4. It has pretty decent ones outside of that. Water and Earth. I mean, she's not going to really be using anything. If she does, let's give her Chrono Drive so she can at least make things happen faster. Let's give, instead of Obsidian Ray, let's give her Ivy Frost because I haven't used this one yet. I think it will be useful. Okay, let's just...
Nice and refreshed.
Custom. Okay, she has all of third column unlocked, so that's really nice. Yeah, I need to unlock that because I was looking at things, right? Because your third column needs to be unlocked. Yours is almost there. You're fully unlocked. Oh yeah, but none of his third is there. But also at the same time, right? Who would it help the most? I'm using her right now, so I'll do this. Yeah, fire. The next time I do, actually, I guess I could do it right now, right? Because I have 5,000 things. Mystic Cube. Okay, support. Fire orb. Okay, let's begin analysis. There we go. The unfortunate part is I presumably can't get I can't get skill stones for Shizna, which is annoying, but I don't know when they're gonna let me bring her in here. Okay. And then we'll just empty it. There we go. Okay, so 763 more, so that's good. Analysis menu. Turn.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. I'm rooting for you.
Craft enhancement. Your Hitches and Stitches.
Will this also
do that.
make it look cuter?
Still waiting on that. We'll do her
This is all the result of
2 at
master
the same
construction.
time. We'll just focus on
Nothing
Niflheim for
worse than
him.
wasted potential.
Still haven't been able to do that, but I would rather focus on Innocent Heal.
Time for an upgrade.
You still need a more delay damage up. I feel like I'd use Kaleido Fencer more than I would use those two, because these are magic.
I'll be even stronger.
Still want to wait until I get that, so I need to keep at least 5. Just doing your 2 at the same time, because I use Instantaneous Mark and Cross Cipher at the most out of his stuff. And then we'll keep Coin Bullet up, because I use this move quite a bit.
Let's go!
You have several. I'll boost this 1.
It's been upgraded.
Because now I can still have 5. Okay. Good. Gonna have some marking garden to do off stream. Need to get more stuff. Okay, first ward. We're going to Gwihafandian, right? Okay. Yo, what's up? Hey, that's again, as always, shared local ends like ours will carry respect. I can even remember him saying Longport has only been able to thrive due to the contributions of people like yourselves. So if the man has a smooth recovery so he can visit again. I'll have all his favorite dishes prepared in celebration.
Hello there. Thank you.
Okay. Also, I want to go to each of the areas and check to see what, if there's any new items, but I don't think there are. Okay, let's save there. Pickup truck. Man's pickup was parked here. Oh, you. I literally walked right by the guy that I needed to. Oh, Aaron, didn't realize you were back. I've actually had something bothering me lately, and I kind of wanted to see if you had anything to say about it. Yeah, I saw the request on the bulletin board. Something about an odd rumor that's been doing the circuit. It's not anything too crazy, but it definitely feels like someone's trying to take a dig at Aaron's reputation. I heard somebody say, after all his wandering, it looks like Aaron's finally decided to settle down with someone. But he had to change her heart and broke it off with the girl. Here he even got violent with her. That's what's been going around. Oh, I heard that one too. That was you they were talking about? Guess it's even more widespread now than it was earlier. Not too concerned about some petty rumors. I mean, the first half isn't even all that bad. Oh, so you are getting married? No, I'm not. I'm not in a serious relationship, and I sure as hell don't have any plans on settling down anytime soon. Yeah, if Aaron told me he was settling down, I'd think he was dying. Guess that's why you wanted to talk to us about it? Who's spreading these rumors anyway? Seems like Rui Lee's behind it. Rui Lee? I wouldn't have pegged her as the type. What's she even up to these days? Haven't seen her around in a while. Who's Rui Lee? An old friend we used to hang out with. She didn't come with you guys to the capital when you came to visit, did she? Nah, she said she wasn't feeling up to it at the time. Huh, sounds like you broke it off with her after all. I did not. How'd you even know she was the one that started it? Our friends have a bit of an information network between us. But as far as where Rui Lee is right now, got no clue. Like Aaron said, she hasn't really been around much lately. Well, it's just a rumor. I'm sure it'll die down over time. It's usually how these things go anyway. Actually, I suspect this particular rumor won't go away unless we directly confront Miss Rui Lee about it. I'm a bit concerned that no one seems to know where she is, though. Yeah, even if it is just a dumb rumor. Close friends mixed up in it. I need to find out what's going on. But we're pressed for time as it is. It's not really up to me. What do you say, boss? Got time to look into it? Yeah. Gray and chaos. Good. We need more chaos. I'd like to get to the Great Spire as soon as we can. Something smells off about this. I doubt Sal's involved, but it'd be better to resolve all our issues before we move on. I really appreciate it. That makes me feel loads better. Well, even if you didn't take the case, I was planning to look into it on my own when I could. I figured as much. You're kind of an open book. Stop acting like you're my dad or something. Let's just get investigating already. We don't want to lose any more time. We're going to need more info first, though. Where should we start? Why don't we ask Hal and Jack over at the pub? They may already know something we don't. I see. So that's how you handle these types of situations. I guess that's the Spriggan way, huh? Or maybe more like Aaron way? I'm glad I'm getting a chance to see how other half lives for once. Like the Aaron way? Just don't go doing anything crazy, alright? Really? The Aaron way? That was the best you could come up with? Whatever. Let's just get the show on the road already. I'm not sure if somebody's got a grudge against me or if they're just trying to keep us out of the Great Spire. But whoever it is, whether it's Rui Lee or somebody else, they seem to be trying pretty hard to get my attention. So I say we give them what they want.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Rumors and regrets. About Rui Lee. Okay, I could fast travel, but why bother? I can just run really fast. And also, I mean, why wouldn't I want to run when I have such a great view? Ha 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 ha. Respectfully looking, of course.
Come again.
Actually, let's just exchange our Sepith right now. 100,000. Hell yeah. Yeah, what's up, Jack? Talk. Damn, man. Wasn't expecting you to fish up a divine blade at the eroded cave. Oh, as you called it, the unclouded eye. Seems like it could come in pretty handy when gambling. Straight up. Surprised she doesn't say anything about it. Like, yeah. Don't gamble against me. I always win. I, in fact, have the Eye of the Tiger. Truly, the heart of the cards is with me. Yeah, we've been hearing the rumors about Aaron, too. Didn't realize Rui Lee was the one who started them. You're close with her, ain't you, Al? I'm not sure close is the right word, but I have talked with her at the bar a few times. She's been coming by ever since last winter of last year. It was like she was here all the time at one point. But ever since the new year, she's been coming less and less. So you probably don't have any idea where she's at either. Oh, wait, I remember her mentioning a job, actually. I think she said she was starting to work at a local brothel. Heard it just opened recently in Newtown, too. You should try asking somebody who works there. Just opened in Newtown. Oh, right, I know the place. I actually have the manager's number. I'll go ahead and give him a call. So she's a hooker now? A hooker? Does she sell fishing hooks or something? Why would she want to do that? The world can be a strange place, Fairy. If you're so curious, why not look it up on your Zypha later? That's a great idea. Language learning works much better when you have a little help, after all. It sounds like I'd better activate the child filter on Ms. Alpha and Zypha. She's you. Hey, how about you go look it up on your phone later, kid? How about you make sure you have your volume set to max, and when you're at dinner later, invite Van out alone. go have a employer-employee conference at preferably a crowded restaurant, one that would be judgmental. Said he's free right now, so I asked if he wouldn't mind meeting with you. He'll be waiting in the plaza right next to the movie theater in Newtown. Thanks a ton. We'll head right over. Why are you friends with a guy like that anyway? Jack, have you been? Hey, I knew the guy way before he was put in charge. Oh, and one more thing, Van. There's been some gamblers around town who have been preying on women. They're a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. Haven't heard of them. They new around here? They've been popping up more and more all the time. Don't exactly care for their playstyle, though. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win the first round, and then they go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Well, that's why I've Hal's glowing review. These guys aren't cheats. They're genuinely talented card players. Neither one of them is on the same level as Aaron. Sound like fun to me? Maybe I'll have to play around with them sometime. Why do those names sound so familiar? Dean and Jet. Right, I'll keep an eye out. Okay, let's head to Newtown. Doesn't ring familiar for me, but what does that matter? Okay, let's just go to each of the other districts just to check. Okay, no, nothing new. Also, actually, I need to do something real quick. Yeah, what's up? I know there's a whole lot of social upheaval going on right now, but who wants to think about that? I just want to play some b-ball, man. Or no better way to relieve stress, you know? One-on-one, awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Unclouded eye.
Good stuff. Huh.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. Huh. Good stuff. Huh.
Yeah, that one probably will bounce off.
Good
No?
stuff.
Hell yeah.
That went over well.
Nice moves.
No can do. That went over
You
well.
can just immediately,
That went over well.
if you're just mashing square,
well.
it kind of works.
Got it. Got it. Good stuff.
Nothing but net.
Got it.
Okay, so if I just mash square, does it work?
That went over well.
It kind of does. Oh, no. Okay, if they immediately go for a shot, it doesn't work.
Nice move.
But,
Nice move.
No can do.
but mashing steel works
Actually, it's
because the time period by which you have to hit the steel button is as it's like going down, which the starting phase, like the game immediately starts with the ball going down. So it's really easy to just steal it. That's funny.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, okay, anything new? No, okay. Eroded Cave was its own place. First Ward is where we just were. Newtown. Go, go, go! Let's go, go, go! Oop, there's something different in the Callan department store. So...
Thank you for visiting the Calhoun department.
Please take as much time as I hope to see you again.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods
What'll it be?
Lockport has
Have
to offer.
souvenirs. Or is this one of those things? Oh, no. Tomoe's Blade. Yeah, it doesn't really... I mean, I got so much fucking U material. I'll take it. Whatever. Not a big deal.
For visiting the Kowloon department store.
Yeah, I'm holding back from buying new stuff because I'll just be able to get better, better stuff later. So that's the nice part about the Trails games, where it's like, yeah, your weapons do matter. They matter quite a bit. But you can kind of make do a lot of the time just with arts and crafts. Like they kind of pick up a lot of the difference. Okay, I should probably at this point buy all the, like, just so I have them, all of the plugins. Also because I'm willing to bet that there's like a achievement for number of plugins or something. Yeah. 30 plugins. Okay, so the progress one. all plugins. Okay, so I'm now at the point where all, so it's 52 Archum Gem. That would be nice to get, but I at the very least know that I need to do certain things like this, 500 Mira, 500,000 Mira, to get some of them. Cross Strikes will get me another, 200 EX Chain will get me another, and 4 more enemies will get me Thanatos Jail. 100,000 damage dealt. That one might be one where I just want to like go on like very easy mode or something, and then do the second the second one of those things again, where there's like 8 monsters, and then like boost someone like with damage stuff, and then go for that is what my brain says would be like an easy way to get 100,000. Brothel manager. Like, I find it interesting how Fairy's like, what's a hooker? And not, what's a brothel? Oh, you must be Jack's friends. That's us. Here's my card. Arcade Solutions. Guess the capital's got all kinds of professions, huh? You mentioned you wanted to ask about one of our employees. Really, wasn't it? Yeah, we were hoping you could tell us where she is right now. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure. It's actually been a bit of a problem lately. I've been having a difficult time getting her to talk to me. Has she been absent at work? No, but she has seemed a bit preoccupied with something lately. I tried asking her if something was wrong, but all she did was wave me off. That's why I decided to have another employee approach her instead. Turns out that Rui Lee has something of a gambling problem. Seems to have started around the end of last year. I've even gone to see her play myself. From what I can tell, there's a specific group of gamblers she tends to spend her time with. Interesting. But you make it sound like she hasn't really been enjoying herself. What the hell is she up to? Any chance you know what kind of places she frequents? Well, let me think. I have seen her hanging around the park occasionally. Actually, it's often right around this time of day. Those were usually days when she had shifts at work, so I'd imagine she was stopping by on her way in. When you say park, do you mean the one that's nearby? Yes, that's the one. The last time I saw her there was right after the beginning of the year, not long after she started working with us. We should go take a look. It might offer us some insight into her whereabouts. Right. Thanks for the information. Sorry if we interrupted anything. Not at all. I just wish I could be of more help. Here, let me give you my business card. Just in case. It's got my T-phone number on it too, so if anything comes up, don't hesitate to call. And of course, please feel free to contact me if you're ever interested in our services. I think I'm good, actually. Wouldn't feel right patronizing a place where Aaron's friends work. I suppose that makes sense. Better get back. Have a good night. And also, if you want to fuck some ladies. Eesh, guess he didn't want to miss a chance to rope in new customers. Anyway, let's go check out that park. Really? Rosette nor Shizuner taking a dig at the idea? Damn. Surprised Shizuner was like, why didn't he offer me one of the cards? Yeah. Oh, he's like a bear when it's winter. She sleeps a whole bunch. Actually, I'm pretty tired too. Maybe we should call Dad to pick us up. 5 more minutes. Just sleeping.
Would you care for a Monto? Do you really mean that?
This is a perfect place to take a little stroll. She's not here.
What would you like? Will you stop by again sometime?
Ooh,
So,
this
what's
looks
on the
like
menu?
a good fishing spot.
Puffer big. I already caught a big
So,
puffer.
what's on the menu?
Right? I already caught a big puffer, I think. Yes.
I bet we could fish here.
Ooh, what's that
So,
over there?
what's on the menu?
Hazelfish. Well, no Rui Lee. Huh? Cloudy, cloudy. Rui Lee! Oh no. Where have you been? Who is that guy? Oh. Doesn't even respond, gets in the car, drives away. Shit. What the hell's her problem? That man she was with. It's probably one of the gamblers her boss mentioned. No way of knowing for sure, though. About that, I actually managed to take a picture of him just before the two of them entered the vehicle. Alright. Anybody ever tell you you're one hell of a maid? 10 out of 10 for sure. Well, let's make good use of that picture then. I send it over my way, Rosette. Oh, I see. You plan to send it to the manager we just spoke with. You should be receiving it right about now. Hope we hear back from him soon. About a minute after Van forwarded the picture, the group received a response. He said, never seen that guy before. The gamblers that Rui Lee was playing with were dressed more like some guys you'd see in a host club. Sounds like a certain other couple is creeps that we've heard about lately. Lately been some gamblers around town who've been preying on women. They're a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win the first round, then they go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Didn't expect to be paying them a visit so soon. I'm sure Jack will know where to find them. Right, let's head back to the Gambit. Okay. First ward, Gambit Bar.
Let's roll, gang.
God, fucking pants are pulled so tight. Like, my lord. Like they are just the camera. It just always wants to gravitate down towards just a perfect angle. Then the others explained what they had learned to Jack and Hal. So that's what happened to Ray Lee, huh? Should have cleaned those guys out a long time ago. Sure, if we put the squeeze on them sooner, she'd never have. Yeah, I get how you feel, but what's done is done. And it seems there might be something else that led her down that path too. Something someone was able to prey on. They must have convinced her that gambling was the only way she could get what she wanted. Must have been something that made her vulnerable, huh? Sure should have come to me or the other guys about it first. So, where are these two gamblers anyway? They have a stand over in the second ward of the Eastern Quarter, not far from Talion Restaurant. Let me go with you. I might be able to be of some help. Whatever makes you feel better, Hal. Just don't let your guard down. You know I won't. I doubt they'd be willing to give us information for free. I feel much more at ease with you along, Miss Hal. Alright, let's go see what they're made of. Okay, nope. Where's those?
Off we go.
I have no idea where that. Over there. Okay, also, let's just check to make sure. Actually, now that I think about it, why don't I just take a bath? And that will restore all my stuff.
That's the stuff.
The steam feels quite pleasant.
Indeed it does.
All right.
There we go.
Back in
HP,
business, baby.
CP, Flourish, SPs.
Stay
Okay.
warm out there.
There we
Here.
go. That's what we want.
Let's see here.
Just one more.
What did I
Okay. A little stand. I'm going to do another save. So I have a feeling eventually we're going to get a point where they ask us a question. Or we have to do something. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Weird. These must be the guys. Talk to the gamblers. I guess we should start planning what to do next. Yeah, I'll bet she's really starting to miss us now. What's up, fellas? Sure you sound like you're having fun. Talking about chatting up some chicks? Oh, that's one of my favorite pastimes. So you let me in on the fun too, huh? Where'd you come from? Look, we haven't got time to entertain men, my friend. Now, if you're a cute girl, that'd be a different story. Let me be straight with you then. Better not hear about either of you hanging out with Rui Lee ever again. So you're Aaron Way, huh? We know all about you. As far as Rui Lee goes, we're just a few friends of hers, that's all. Yeah, who are you to decide who she gets to hang out around with? You know what? You're right. She can hang out with you losers all she wants. As far as I'm concerned, you dipshits don't deserve to even breathe the same air as her. Anyway, right now my good friend is out there saying some crap that's got my ears tingling. And you're gonna tell me where she is. I expect you to spill every last detail. You definitely talk a big game. I can see now why you've got girls falling all over you. I'm afraid our ties with Rui Lee are a little more sturdy than some half-baked intimidation attempt. She owes us 500,000 mira. Let's just say she got a little too addicted to playing with us. Who do you think introduced her to the loan shark? You get it now, don't you? Mira binds the three of us tighter than blood. Or should I say, the 4 of us? These guys are sick. 4, huh? Must be talking about that guy we saw her with in Newtown. Okay, I get what you're saying. Should have known better than to think I could get the info out of you for free. How about we sell this a game of 7 Arts? We win, you tell us where the girl is. You're on. We're men of our word, after all, especially when it comes to gambling. So if you win, I promise we'll tell you where Rui... we'll tell you where... Rui... Well, where the loan shark is. Perfect. I just need to pick another player and... Hold your horses, pal. I think we'll be the ones picking the other player. Huh? Wouldn't be a fair match unless everybody's on the same level, right? Which is why Hal Coleman is completely out of the question. Also, how is 7 Hearts gambling? What the hell? Sounds to me like you're just chickening out. Let's see. I think the other player should be... I'd like to play. She's not. You? Do you know these men, Miss Misurugi? Not really, but their names sound a little familiar. You forgot already? We met just yesterday. She was wandering around the city, so we called out to her to ask if she'd like to play a game. But she completely decimated us. It was like she knew every card before she even saw it. Sounds to me like you're a little more than familiar with them. I guess maybe I'm just really bad at remembering background characters? Anyway, she's totally out. The little girl over there. She's gonna be your partner, Aaron. Grr. I know you only picked me because you think I'm weak. If I may, I'm also unaccustomed to games of this nature. Why not allow me to? No, Rosette. Let me handle this. We need the siblings. we need the 2 children. Shame will fall upon the warrior who refuses a challenge. I accept. Miss Alfayed, I assume you'll at least let me explain the rules to her? Sure, whatever. But any more conditions and we call the whole thing off. Now that's settled, let's get ready to play. Sorry, sir, we're gonna need to borrow that table again. You didn't have to jump in with both feet, small fry. I'll show them a true warrior can't be defeated so easily. Really gonna need your help with this one, Al. Don't worry, I got this. Are we gonna need the help? Alright, we'll be playing 2-on-2 7 Arts. And the game ends when any player's life points reaches 0. When that happens, we add up the number of cards in each player's hand with their remaining life points, and the one with the highest score wins. Yeah, they're the same rules as your standard 4-player match. Now, you ready to lose? I'm good to go over here. Al walked me through the strategy earlier. Let's see. In order to win, one of us would be playing the aggressor, and the other would be in a supporting role. Given our seating order, I have to be the aggressor. 13-year-old gambling, tut-tut. Nah, dude, we're just playing a card game, a children's card game. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fine. But I need to make sure I play the cards Hal signals me to. Why can't you just let me play a round of 7 Hearts just normal? Why do I have to do this bullshit of like, oh, I need to do the certain cards? Like, come on, just let me play an actual round so we can beat them. If I remember right, the signs were... Give you 3 signs in total. First is when I fold my arms, that means stay or hand. Stay. Second is when I clear my throat, that means play the fire. Speed watch fire. And the third is when I sniffle, that means play the mirage card. Ugh, I can't see through all the sniffles. Okay, good, we got it. And the third time will most likely play a key role in whether we win or lose, so try not to forget it. Understood. Wish I could have more time to talk over the strategy with Aaron, though. Don't worry, Aaron knows what he's doing. This should make for an interesting match. I like the idea that she just knows all the cards on the table right now. She's just like, oh yeah, okay, ooh, good pick. Ooh, your hand, it's over. It's not a good card. Guy across the table. Shouldn't, not that one. Oh, warmer. Oh, cold. Burning hot. Just don't go telling everybody what his hand is, all right? Oh, come on, I know better than that. Ian has 3 cards, Jet has 4 cards, and Aaron has 6. Now I need to deal damage to someone. Let's see, which card to play next? Stay. That was one of the signals. Stay. Right, that means I shouldn't play a card. Pass. Good, she's picking up on the signals. Now they can rotate hands and get some better cards. Each player's life points gradually shifted as they continued the game, until finally, Fairy's turn to make the decisive play came round. Now Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 7 cards, and Aaron has 2. This is where we make our move. Barry seems to have picked up on the flow of the game now. Time to throw these guys into the gutter. Sniffle. Can't see through all the mirage. Play Mirage card. Mirage card. I see. I'll play this one. Mirage card. Now? Yes, I'm swapping my hand with Jets. Nice going, Fairy. You even targeted the perfect person. Way to go, small fry. I can't believe we lost. I really did it. Serves you right. Excellent work, you two. Thanks for your help, Al. I'm just glad it all worked out. Alright, it's time you guys put your mirror where your mouth is. Of course. The Lone Shark is based out of the Harbor District. Where in the Harbor District? I was just about to tell you, I swear. It's at the far end of the wharf. It goes in and out of the area near that little street vendor's place all the time. Really should be there too. Oh yeah, we've been around that place before. We b-balled, bro! Just fucking go to the hoop. Fucking smash it. Shady types sure like to stick to the same spots. Let's get over there. Actually, there's a little something I need to take care of first. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Huh? Where do you think he's going? Don't worry about it. Come on, guys. Earn 2 SP. Hell yeah. I'm so good at gambling. Yeah, finally caught up with you guys. I was starting to think you weren't going to show at all. Where'd you run off to anyway? You know, the hero only ever shows up at the last minute. Come on, let's do this thing. Aaron Way. I figured you'd show up sooner or later. Yeah, we already paid a little visit to your gambler buddies, so let's just get straight to business. There's only a few people in this town that would have something to gain from hurting my reputation. Which means you're with the Lai family, aren't you? Since I'm close with the Liu family, you figured you could throw a little more dirt on their name by proxy. Bravo! Right you are. You've really managed to turn into a rather unsightly eyesore for us. As far as rumors go, I would have thought you could come up with something a little more juicy, to be honest. Well, if that's what you think, then it seems you don't really understand the true reasoning behind this deception after all. You see, I left the rumor milling to your little friend here. If you have any complaints, I suggest you take them up with her. Really? True reasoning? Give me a break. Sure act high and mighty for the guy holding debt over her head. Wouldn't be surprised if you threatened her into spreading those lies in the first place. What do you know? Building up debt, working in a brothel, making up rumors. All of that was my decision. But the real reason I ended up like this is because of you, Aaron. This is all your fault. My fault? Barely even seen you since I moved to the capital. You're the one who started putting distance between us. You're doing all this because Aaron left, aren't you? What do you mean? It's all just conjecture based on what we know so far. But Aaron moved to the capital in September of last year. That was right before you got hooked on gambling. I can tell just from how Aaron's been reacting that you're not usually the type to do stuff like that. And that's not to mention the expression on your face when we spotted you in Newtown. You looked furious, like someone who had a significant amount of built-up resentment. I almost feel bad for the poor girl, having her feelings exposed so blithely. Really, is that true? All I ever did was try to get you to notice me. But at some point, even being around you made me feel like my heart was bleeding. Because it was like you never even cared. I thought that maybe, once there was some distance between us, it would get a little easier. But no, that only made it worse. That's when I started looking for something else. Something that would help me move on for good. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It hurts. I just needed an outlet. Yes, she was looking for a way to fight back against the love who would never look her way. That only ever saw her as a friend. And that's when I stepped in to make her a deal. If she was willing to damage your reputation, I'd write off all the interest on her loan. All the interest, not the principal, though. You're horrible. So basically you took advantage of her when she was at her lowest. Well, I believe you have a full understanding of the situation now. If you try to put a stop to her rumors, everything she's worked so hard for will all go down the drain. No, I smelled somebody waiting in the wings. What are you planning to do to them? You promised you wouldn't hurt Aaron. Do I look like someone who keeps his promises? Aaron! Oh, perfect. We get to fight. Don't worry about me. Just get out of the way for now. This is my fight. You guys stay out of it. But you'd be totally outnumbered. Hey, are you deaf, old man? As your boss, your safety is my personal responsibility. And no, you don't get a say in that. Enough talk. Make sure the brat is beaten to a pulp. Alright then, come and get some. I like I was like, no, I'm gonna solo this. Nah, dude. You ain't soloing shit. This Van's here. Okay, let's just do this.
It's go time! Activating skills! Time for the main event! Vandalize, ready!
There we go. Good. He crit him as well. That's really nice. Nice. Unscathed and vanquisher. Come now. You must be tired after a fight like that, right? As if. See, I actually have a certain way of dealing with live family chumps like you. Punch. Yeah. You better look forward to a lifetime of debt, you greedy little tramp. You're going to pay back every single mirror, including the interest. You want your money back? Fine. Huh? 500,000 mirror. Exactly. Take it. And another thing. If you ever come near Rui Lee again, don't expect to have 2 working legs after. You got a problem with me, tell me to my face next time. So that's what you went off to do? That was so cool! Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology. I only did all this to help out a good friend of mine. That's it. But I do have something to say to you, actually. Don't you ever go getting mixed up with scum like that again. If you're in trouble, you come to me next time. If I can't do anything about it, Sid and the others will help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. You're right. Thank you, Aaron. I'll never betray you guys like that again. I promise. I swear I'll pay back all of that 500,000 Mira. I'll work and work until I've paid back every last bit. I know you will. Try not to stress over it too much, okay? Just make sure I get it back before I bite the big one. So that was a little errand you were running earlier. I'm guessing you planned to pay off her debt from the start? Ugh, you seriously gotta stop playing everything so cool, bro. Oh, I didn't realize you were here as well, Mr. Sid. Al called me, so I rushed over. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate what you've done for us. I'm just glad it's all over now. That sure was a lot of Mira, though. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be... That redhead sure is an interesting guy. Or maybe it's just the boss rubbing off on him. Not likely. That's just how Aaron is. Goodbye. Goodbye. Miss Lee certainly looks much happier now. Rumors she spread will likely dissipate before too long. That was this money your mother left you, wasn't it, Aaron? I heard about it from Sid. Sheesh. Leave it to him to blab about my business to a kid. Truth is, only half of it came from Mom. The rest I saved up from working at the theater. Guess all those leading lady roles really did have a role in it. I know he hasn't been on stage in a while. So how do you really get that 500,000 Mira? You did a really chivalrous thing back there. Without any hesitation either. Not just anyone could do something like that. There's a small price to pay to put an end to all that mess. Of course, I say that, but... Interested in giving me a raise, old-timer? Nope!
That's one more case done and dusted.
That is a good way to end that, though. Chaos and Gray. Come on, just need... Yeah, actually, I'm still a little bit away from Chaos 4. Okay. So... Oh, didn't mean to go in. Oh, hold up. Their invisibility. Oh, that's just great. They've got Liu family members in the Jiangsu station here. They even have Marduk security drones. Using shards to camouflage themselves. Good catch. That suspicious red light sure came in handy. Wonder why they're hiding out in the open. Looks like they've cleared everyone out of the building. This is just like what they did at the eroded cave. Yeah, but somehow the talismans are having an even stronger effect here. I just checked the orbital net for details on what's going on. The Great Spire and the train lines connected to it have been closed since 2 hours ago. The reason given was that the orbital facilities were malfunctioning. They are instructing people to use other gates. The depths to which this guy plots his bullshit runs deeper than Gehenna itself. Like before, the barrier is formed by talismans, and its power is being amplified. Yet people are carrying on like everything's normal. Except for us, of course. I'm guessing we have that little device of yours to thank for that. You guessed right. I wonder bet this is a sign that another Genesis fragment is holed up in there. Saves me the trouble of making them spill where they've stashed it. So, what's the plan, Chief? Guess a frontal assault's not on the menu? Yeah, that'd be suicide. Now, if we had someone who could lure him away, that'd be a different story. Perhaps Mirabelle can assist there. Well, we call up Jack and Hal too. I'm sure they'd be happy to help. I can give Sid and the others a holler if you need me to. Yeah, do that. I need every tool in the tool shed for this op. Things are beginning to heat up now. Various parties were contacted and given the rundown of the situation. They all agreed to play a part in the operation, and a plan involving diversionary tactics was devised. Once we're ready to begin the operation, we'll need to gather near the Great Spire. For Ashen's sake, we have to make this plan work. Okay. So... Can I talk to you? Tuon. I was supposed to have a business meeting this evening, but as you can see, the Great Spire isn't letting anyone in at the moment. All the times get held up like this. Given what's going on with Hayway right now, I was hoping we could finalize everything as soon as possible. Okay. So... I am likely going to do a little bit of grinding off stream in terms of Sepith and whatnot and all the other stuff, but this is where I'm going to call it for the night because I've been going for 3.5 hours. And now we have Shiza in our party, which is pretty great. So, with that, I hope everyone has a nice night. Thank you very much to Neko Dave and Keeve and Sleeper and Ash and everyone else that dropped by and was lurking. Great talking to all of you, and I hope you all have a very nice night. And will join me on Friday for some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. Bye!